It's very suspicious. You're doing the dishes. Stayed up all night, them in the morning, looking for my girl and do some. Oh, that was kind of stupid, Richard. Why can't I? La 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 la. Burp. Right. All right. Let's see. Oh, that worked. Hey, that looks like me sitting. Wow. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, all right, damn. I got a big nose. Everybody knows that you get naked when you take off your clothes. Sorry, I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. Okay, where do we got the water? We got water. Okay, how you doing? Welcome to the dishes. Welcome to the dishes. I don't remember if dirty or not. I'm doing the dishes. Yeah. And mashed potatoes. It's very suspicious that you're doing the dishes. It's very suspicious what you're doing. Oh. Come on. Come on. Yeah, boy. What up? What up? Hold on, let me get the rest of the dishes away. Let me get the rest of the dishes away. Oh, dang it. Almost there. Almost there. I'm the freaking speed dishes doer champion. I can do dishes faster than you because you're slow. Bam. I can do the dishes in under a minute. Under a minute. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. And bam. Alright, what up? What's going on, peepholes? forgot one. Dang it. Alright, and bam, 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 bam. Go. Done. Time. Man, what we got? What up, Noodle Side? Gotta get it done. What up, Monkey? What up, Shanna? Yeah, I'm doing my dishes. Gotta get it done. Shanna, what's going on? Yeah, I did them in like probably 2 minutes. All it takes. Bam, everything's done. How you doing, Shanna? How are you? How are you doing? Now we got the dishes done. Now we got the dishes done. Oh, I can't even see my forehead. My 5 head. Man, welcome to the dishes. It's very suspicious. Hey, I had to leave it so close. What? I didn't see what he said. Oh, dang it. Maybe you had 0 people. Maybe you had 0 people. I just decided to go in here, and now people are going here again. Yeah, that's how it happens. I just started. I've only been live for like 5 minutes. It usually takes about a half hour for people to start filling in. What's going on, Natalie? Die another day. Welcome back, brother. What up, Yogi? Activate ultra white mode. She's back. Yeah, I just started actually 7 minutes and 6 seconds ago. I did the dishes. Hit the like button. Please. If you guys, especially you mods, when you come in, if you could hit the thumbs up button, I would appreciate it. It would help me out. It helps the whole channel out. Because when so many people go live at the same time, YouTube decides how to push people's streams out by how quickly they start getting thumbed up. Because they say, oh, people must be in this stream, so they send other ones out. And I can see none of you guys are hitting it. So I appreciate that, guys. Just want to let you know. I left the game off. Okay, I'll take care of it. Jaguar, hit the like button. You didn't hit the like button either. Natalie, I lost my YouTube account forever. No, you didn't. It'll be back. What's wrong? I guess. Thank you, Yogi. Jaguar, expect that from you too. But I got it back. Right. Yeah, it's never forever. It's never forever. Nothing is forever. Except for true love and the Lord. But yeah. Come on, guys. There we go. We're good. We're at 3. We'll stick around there. That looks good. Thank you. But you got it back. You're like, thank you, Natalie. You're one of the good ones. I'm going to have to start banning the rest of them. We had 3,100 people in here yesterday. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Yogi. Jag better hit that freaking like button or he ain't never getting the fly ability back. Look at my big old chest. Why is no one talking about? We just got here. It just started. It usually takes about a half hour, Natalie. Don't worry about it. It'll happen. It's just like everything. When you show up to a restaurant and you're the first person there, nobody's talking until more people show up to the restaurant. Thank you. We're 4 for 4. Thank you. I love you too, Shane. I really appreciate you coming here. Thank you very much. What up, Aviator? Welcome back, brother. Even though Richard forces me to be black in Minecraft, I like for you. I must be broken. Why did I tolerate the abuse? Hey, Yogi. Sometimes you've got to live in another man's skin. You got to walk in another man's shoes. What up, Aviator, brother? Welcome back, my friend. Hit the like button. Oh, man, chickens are going nuts. Chicken nuts. What's up, girls? What's up? You definitely don't need water. You got plenty of that. Yeah, I see you. I think they're scared of the tripod. Thank you, Shayna. I'm trying to be everybody's favorite YouTuber, but I appreciate it. Thank you. You kind of look like Bill Nye. I was Bill Nye for Halloween a bunch of years ago. I had to work late one night, and I worked at a restaurant, so I had a white button-down shirt on. And then when I showed up to the restaurant, or the bar, actually, the tavern restaurant, they were like, Richard, you didn't dress up. And somebody was like, you look like Bill Nye. And they like comb my hair to look like Bill Nye. And I was like, no, I look like Trump. Trump Nye, the science guy. It's about 55 degrees. Let me check. I'll check right now. 63, I believe. Let's see. Here in Georgia. I mean, it's not super comfortable to wear short sleeves, but I keep moving around it. It's 56. 56. Something's wrong with your mom's phone? Did you reboot the phone? Turn it off and turn it back on? Usually that clears the cache. Something wrong with my mom's phone. It's like, Nick, where are you at, Natalie? You don't have to say this. You don't have to say the city, but what state are you in? Negative 10 below. These chickens are going nuts. Let me give them some worms. I understand USA, but in California it's like 75 degrees. Here in Georgia it's 55. It's very, you don't have to say. Don't worry about it, Natalie. It's okay. USA. I live in the USA also. What's up, Space Cowboy? Mr. Brightside. We gave so much money for fighting on this side of the world for once. Did you hear about what happened last night? Popeyes. What are you talking about? Church's chicken. Dude, Popeyes. Red beans and rice. The mild, not super spicy Popeyes chicken, that's really good. I escaped from your basement. What up, lazy Grinch? Cane's better than both. I agree there too. Chris, yeah, I agree. Cane's tops it. Welcome back, Brookie. Yeah, Cane's is I mean, I'll tell you what I really liked. If I wanted just straight up, and this, we're talking about 15 years ago. Man, I mean, 20 years ago, KFC, before it got like merged with Taco Bell and stuff, they had good chicken. Raising Cane's, yeah. Raising Cane's over Chick-fil-A. If we're talking about taste, we're not talking about companies and like who does what, blah, blah, blah. For flavor and whatnot, Raising Cane's over Chick-fil-A. Apparently, a YouTube censor saying, "I'm glad we went." What is it? Yeah, Cane's. I agree, Aviator. The Grinch invade. Oh yeah. No, that was pretty amazing, huh? I was gonna make a video before I went live saying, "Hey everybody, you see that feeling right now? That's called patriotism." It's absolutely amazing. Doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or a Republican. None of that matters. If you've ever had a family member that's been on drugs and especially been on fentanyl, that shit comes from through Venezuela, and so they did a lot of bad things to them. And and look, they captured Maduro and his wife, and they bombed Hugo Chavez's corpse on the way out. That's crazy. Pink Floyd. I've toured with the Dead back 20 years before Jerry died. They used to come in around Maryland, Washington, D.C. I toured with the Dead. Let me put it this way. For live performances and hanging out, the Grateful Dead. Absolutely. Definitely best party, great, happy people all around. But for a studio band, it's definitely Pink Floyd. Aren't you supposed to be doing it? I did the dishes already. I got them done in 2 minutes. Wait, Makaya, guys. I'm patriotic. Patriotic. That's funny. Yeah, Venezuelan got hit 2 a.m. Yeah. Your nose can capture cocaine from and it has. It has. Your poetry? What's up, Ryan Campbell? All right, no, I'm not. I just broke my nose a lot of times, Robbie. You look like you're a hawk. He's a pretty good looking guy. Oof. Also reportedly a stealth. Oh, absolutely. Guaranteed. Look, they had no idea. Like, from what I heard, Maduro was in bed with his wife, and they were there. Delta Force was there. And as soon as the bomb hits, they like broke the windows, jumped in, and they had him and his wife before they even got out of bed. That's what I heard. I don't know. So that's good. Nobody died. Can you make a movie right now, please? Sure. What movie? It's fake. No, it's fake news. He's in a hideout. Yeah, you possibly. And hey, and you know what? I don't believe anything personally until I see it with my eyeballs. And I'm not talking about on a computer screen. How's it going, Bill, brother? Bill, it's going good, my friend. Bill Duty. The nose comes with the glasses. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this nose is for real, dude. I ain't playing around. I broke this son of a gun 4 times. 3 times skateboarding and 1 time on the bottom of a pool. Yeah. I did a lot of skateboarding as a youth. ramp skating half pipe launch ramp. Turn the fan so you can hit the thing. On. Where else on? On. Uh-oh, that don't work. No, it don't work anymore. Okay, here, let me do this for you. There you go. That's about the best I can do for you. The photo just released of the yeah, I saw it. Any movie you're gonna make? Maybe it's gonna be a little. You did, Brookie? I haven't bought the material yet. It'll be next month before I buy any VR glasses. Okay, cool. We're bringing freedom to Venezuela. Perhaps we should start a logistics company. Yogi, if you're anyone that's interested in making a lot of money and doing very well for your family, Venezuela is not going to be communist anymore. So you're basically hitting the reset button. So you can tell by the history that other countries have went through, they're going to go through the same thing. So basically you can see the future. You know where they're going to fail and where they're going to mess up. And so you can invest properly because they'll do the same thing. Every country that comes out of communism follows the same path. They hire the same, they vote for the same stupid people that end up making businesses. So you can make a ton of money investing in Venezuela. That too. Raya, what's up, girl? I ain't seen you in months. Why were you cleaning dishes? Because I had dirty dishes that need cleaning. I baked cookies the other day with chi. I still had that. That was from like 2 days ago, so I had to clean up the dishes. I ran out of coffee cups. I ran out of drinking dishes. Yeah, I clean my own dishes. Venezuela, your cocaine prices just went up. Just went up. I'm sure they're going to go freaking through the roof. Either that or considering how difficult it would be to get it across just the southern border, and considering that the boats were being blown up coming from Venezuela, yeah, I would say they're probably going to go up. But look, they haven't gone up in 60 years. So that's crazy because it's so easy to get across. Are you going to shop today? For what? Venezuelan women are very nice. And this is the thing. People are great. When you say I don't like Venezuela, no one means I don't like Venezuelan people. They mean I don't like the Venezuelan leaders. And I agree with that. Jeeper. What are we shopping for today, Shanna? Get yourself one, Yogi. What did I miss? Venezuela. That's funny. What up, Raya? It's good to see you again, girl. It's been a long time. Lots happened. Yes, sir, Yogi, sir. I need help shopping for robot legs. Brother, you don't even know that you're talking to the right guy about that. We could talk about prosthetics and prosthetic robotics. I've got a buddy right up the street, not 10 minutes from my house, probably a 15-minute walk from my house, who's got a whole lab set up. And there's a couple of people. Hold on. WSG. What's good, videos? Bro's doing dishes outside. Uh-oh, Brooke. I'm going to have to smack you off the screen. Don't ban Brooke. You just delete her 6-7 off of there. Yeah, no more 6-7, Brooke. Find out something good to say. Say 4-2 or something. What's those 3-5 things behind you? 3 what? What are the what? What? Those 3 or 5 things behind you. So this is chicken netting. This is pressure washer hose. This is all glass. So I'm building an entrapment for plants. And then I don't want my plants to be eaten by the chicken. So this protects my plants from the chicken. And these are grow lights, LED grow lights, and then a watering can. But as you see, I've got they're all dying now, but I've got lots and lots of plants. Lots and lots of plant. And I got chickens. What up, girls? What you doing, girls? Sweet. Hold on, what I miss? Yes, Gray. Gray from yes, absolutely. How could I forget you, Gray? 6 things. Look, Jag. Listen, you don't have to ban them. Just delete. You just delete the post. You don't have to ban them. Just remove the post. You don't have to ban them. No, 6-7's not a ban unless you keep doing it. All right, get rid of Gray Hack. He's gone. I'll get rid of him. I'll do it. I got the power. Okay. 6-7, boy. What up, Jeffrey? At least he added boy to it. You can leave him. Stop banning people. I'll do the banning. Just delete the messages. I don't care, Jaguar. If I don't say do it, don't do it. And that goes to everybody. Oh, I wanted to do it. Do you have a good boy? I have a good boy cat. 24 hours. If someone says something once or whatever, warn them. And then if they spam it, do it. Don't just ban people without warning. They don't know what they did wrong. Most people don't understand what they're doing. They think they're being part of the community. No, we're not kicking Brookie. Aviator. Listen, you can she's like 9 years old. Brookie's a girl. If she does it again, give her a 10-second ban. How's it going? What's going on, Dean? The Nigerian Nightmare. I'm the real captain. Dude, look at this nose. You know I'm the real Captain America. I can shield America with my nose. Gee, yes. I ban for now. I've never got to. DJ, why do you want to ban people? You shouldn't want to do that. You should want to make friends. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. Ban yourself, DJ, then unban. Vever. You spelled Vever wrong again. 69, not 67. There you go. There's somebody that's got some brains. Boeing for me. Boeing or boring? Boeing. What do you mean? You got A320 in your name. People that seek power rarely deserve it. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. 20. I'm 48. Ooh, this guy thinks stank. What happened? My thing stank? My thing stank. Yeah, Yogi. I prefer 70. 96. Do you guys know that we are God? That we are made in the image of God? Yes. Freaking Yogi. Yes. Patrick Bateman. I worked with Patrick Bateman. I love this play. Yeah, I got two names. Boeing? Oh, no way. So you're just a fan of aviation. That's what I would do. I'm kind of the same way. Yogis are lost. Yeah, a lot of us to get that way. Sometimes we find ourselves. Joe Waters. Who's Joe Waters? Joe Waters is a son of a bee. Joe Waters. Help me out. Who's Joe Waters, Jizzle? A to the Jizzle. Are you related to Bill Maher? No, Daddy Whizbang. Bill Nye or Bill Maher? Do I look like Bill Maher too? I think it's just the gray hair. You do look like Bill. Bill who? Which one? Bill Maher or Bill Nye? I've been getting a lot of Bill Nye lately. What do you think about what Trump did this morning? Okay, let's talk about this. I think it's a great idea. Nobody died and they got captured. Listen, you can't be stealing elections, whether you're Democrat or Republican, whatever. You can't be stealing elections because then people get, and that's the whole thing. That's the whole problem. Look, they let the fentanyl and heroin and cocaine come in for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, like 50 years. Live at not lagging. 88. Video makers busted out. Live is laggy. I don't think it is. I think it's your computer. Cosby, Bill Nye, Russian guy. Bill Nye, the Russian guy. I'm not 89. I found a guy on the internet who thinks Elvis is Lucifer and that Elvis shapeshifted into. Dude, I love the internet. You can find somebody on the internet that thinks that Elvis shapeshifted into Donald Trump. What day did Elvis die? August 21st, 77? Definitely 77. What? No. The guy's name. Trump was already born by then. Yeah, Aviator, we got up to like 3,100 yesterday. Can you feel your hair and see what it feels like? My hair? It feels like nice hair. It's my wig. Let's count to 100. 1, 2, 3. Yippee. 199. Can you? Yeah, I already felt it. 100. Yay. According to him, he was shapeshifted into the child version of him too. Jag, I don't want you banning people just for nothing. And remember, 10 seconds. Just let them know. You ain't got to give them 24 hours unless they're just being asses. And you can ask. I thought we were, here we go again. I thought we were, hold on. Here we go again. What are your thoughts on black conservative gays? Freaking awesome. Black conservative gays? Kick ass. Bring it on. Let's do it. Do what you want to do. Listen, the big problem now, it's that for some reason, the Libiquita community turned on their own people, so they don't stand for what they say they stand for. You should love, if you're LGBTQIA+, you should love gay people and black people and all. And so, well, you're conservative. So that means that what you're talking about means nothing. You don't care about you being gay. You don't care about you being black. You care about them being conservative. So they're just full of shit. It pulled out a MAGA. I cannot count to 100. I hope not, brother. We can talk about something like making videos. Spamming is defined as saying the same thing over and over. Right, I agree too. Yeah, he's counting to 100. So right, he wasn't spamming. Do you think men deserve an opportunity to play women's basketball? Yes, this is why. This is why. The feminist bullcrap saying that women are better than men for years and years and years. Now put up or shut up. Put up or shut up. Just because I can strap a bra on and whoop your ass at basketball, your fault. Women can do anything a man can do even better. Okay, cool. Prove it. Prove it. Thanks, man. How about strong conservative liberal men? Is there such a thing as conservative liberal men? I'm a conservative classic liberal. I'm not a freaking I don't believe that you can do backflips out of helicopters and turn into a rainbow. Bullshit. I'm in reality. Yeah, the problem is antidepressants done whacked people out. I was so sad Trump got elected. And now you think freaking men can flip. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna learn to play basketball. Teach them out. Teach them a lesson. Yeah, math is hard. You could go a little quicker. 20, 21, 22. What up, Finley? Welcome back. You did, Finley. I saw you yesterday. 21. The 22 is boring. Do you recall the capture? I do. I was very impressed. And I want to tell you something. Whether you're Democrat or Republican or independent or whatnot, that was impressive. They got in and out. And not only did they do that, but they hit, they hit Castro's tomb. And I guarantee it was the helicopter that was carrying Maduro and his wife that hit the tomb on the way out. I guarantee it. Just to be like, hey, you see this guy here? You see this guy that helped destroy all of your people and make your place bad place? Exactly how conservative, exactly how about strong conservative trans? Listen, I don't care. I think people are awesome that aren't trying to hurt my future. I don't care if you're trans. You're great. You're great. I'll kiss you on the cheek. Great. Awesome. The problem is you want to change the world for your betterment individually rather than the people. I want my family to do well. Screw everybody's politics. So if you say that my kids got to learn that dolphins can turn into lions and some 28-year-old guy is going to take a shit in the corner of the classroom, no, F you guys. That's just crazy. Illegally invading a country is impressive. It is impressive. It was impressive. You talking about the law? Okay, what? Let's talk about laws. Let's talk about gun laws that aren't followed. Let's talk about drug laws that aren't followed. When have we worried about being legal again? Right. Illegally. Okay, right. That's illegal. Well, illegal migration. Oh, that's not illegal because it's just a misdemeanor. Okay, so how far? What laws do you want to follow, my friend? What are your thoughts on illegal migration? Illegal? Illegal migration, get what you can get, but then you're going to get busted. So do it smart. Anything you do, do it with a brain. If you come into any other country and you can get a bunch of money from that country, don't just blow it on watches and cars and stuff because you're going to get kicked out eventually. So invest it. So when you get kicked out, you've got some benefit from it. The problem is people are just getting like, yeah, I'm rich, blow all the money, and then they get sent back home and like, oh, I had hundreds of thousands of dollars in America, but then I blew it all and blah 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 blah. So they're idiots. If you can benefit from it, you benefit from it. Can someone give me an idea what to make for lunch? I would make a turkey sandwich, mayonnaise on white bread. Make a wish sandwich. Make a wish sandwich. Wish sandwich. King Cobra rules are sad lies. You load up on XRP, right, brother? Listen. The world is not as difficult as it is. You can tell if people are full of crap very easily. When they are, just stop listening to them. The ban button works very easily. When people start worrying about, hey, yes, cocaine, weed, blah, 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 and where it's illegal, but say, what are your thoughts about illegal migration? I think everybody deserves everything, or illegally attacking a country. When did you start caring about the law? King Cobra, do you play the dying game? I've only played Roblox once, and I played it was natural disasters, and I won. But my PC was so slow that I couldn't even see what was going on because it was lagging so bad. So I can't believe I actually ended up being the last one alive. What number is between 68 and 74? 26. 26. Right. But you got to find people that are consistent. If they only want what they want and they don't care about anything else, like they only worry about what laws are legal or what laws are broken when it benefits them or makes somebody else look bad, it's just, yeah, I don't care. I don't have a dog. I have my next door neighbor's got a big old dog. It's in my YouTube shorts. He's huge. His name is Jake. Could you put the graphics down in Roblox? Could I put them down? Yeah, I wasn't very impressed with it. I mean, maybe it was how bad my PC was. I didn't have a graphics card, so it was running graphics off of I got a freaking hair in my mouth. Maybe because I didn't have a graphics card, so it was running off the CPU. But I mean, I wasn't impressed. It was, I don't know, I wasn't impressed. Maybe it was the game I played. Yeah. Are you the actor of the guy in Rio? My name is Rio, and it dances on the line. Yeah, I'm not really impressed with it. And the thing is, I don't understand why they don't help. I mean, all the predators and stuff that are on there, I don't understand. It's easy to get rid of them. Like they got mad that the security guys got mad that kids were acting like adults in order to like find out who the pedophiles were. And they got mad. You can't do that. Why are you calling out the pedos? What do you mean? Because they shouldn't be there. Aerobox is trash. They're making stupid rules. They do. You should play Dandy's World on Roblox. I can't promise that. I'm right now. I got a Minecraft server running in the studio, private server through my Discord. So I'm all my times pretty much. I pretty much put like 8 hours a day into that. There's another game called, and you can fly in some aircraft. PT Flight Simulator. I love Pilot Training Flight Simulator in Roblox. Gotcha. Jaguar's a fan. But yeah, it's cool. It's pretty cool. Freaking bring it on. And you know what's very interesting about well, we gotta talk about that. What do you guys want to talk about? Okay, Finley. Oh yeah, my dad likes running Minecraft servers a lot. Very good. It's modded. I mean vanilla. Sorry, vanilla. I have it. It's got plugins, but no mods. Yeah. So this is my first Minecraft server stand up. And so I'm just learning. I never played Minecraft before, maybe for 5 minutes previously, before I stood the server up like the day or two before Christmas.
And so I've only been playing it for like a little over a week, and so I suck really bad. I keep throwing my freaking pickaxe off of cliffs and stuff when I do stuff like that. Uh, I'm not going to worry about modding until I don't understand vanilla completely yet. So I'm not going to start modding yet. We're talking about my Minecraft server right now and life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. Oh yeah, I got my dad's like run Minecraft server. Like Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, so that's what I got a bunch of donations yesterday to tell me to buy and play Red Dead 2. So that's on the list for this month. Um, yeah. Red Dead, best game made. No art, dude. I would have to say, Gabe. From what other people and how you doing, Gabe? I ain't seen you back in a while, brother. How you been? Um, yeah, pretty much everybody's like, I want to see you play Red Dead Redemption 2. So, okay, and GTA 5 is better. I haven't played. I played GTA San Andreas and uh whatever the original Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, and what was this third one? I can't remember the third one. Maybe the third one was San Andreas. But yeah, I haven't played since then. My brother has 106. Jeez, 106 mods in Minecraft. It's a lot. What up, Janice? You're better than me. You have a full diamond. I have full diamond. You have two I have no enchanted. Yeah, Jaguar's got enchanted stats, right? Gary's mod and Gary's mod. Oh, right. The game's yeah. Red Dead is pretty good. Yeah, I got to get into it too. Listen. I've got so much to do. Like, Red Dead's pretty good. Yeah. I'm big into emulation. I have an entire PS3, PS2, Nintendo up on a Switch, Xbox 360. My kids will have way more games than I ever did. So, Rock, have you considered making a gaming table like those? Remember those? Oh, I mean, I don't know if you're into emulation. I'm 48. So we used to make emulator tables that the monitor was in the table and two people could sit across from each other. So at least you got human contact, not just one person sitting on the couch playing with somebody else on the internet. And you could play old NES games, all that, and it's all emulation. You get like 14,000 games in these emulators, and it's a really cool project to do on your own. I've actually got a sheet of glass right here. That's going to be the tabletop for my emulator table. Tomorrow, hell no, Jizzle, what? Mostly what you did here was try to count to 100 and you didn't even get there. Maybe tomorrow, brother. And mostly you got to be in my ear for 3 days. Okay. I hate the number of 2026 so much. Honestly, gonna despise 2026. That's not the good way to think about it. For the reasons we not like numbers. No, yeah, that's very weird. That's very weird. You make your future. You're making your future. You're setting it up, saying these years are going to be bad. So you are naturally going to make bad decisions during those years because these years are already ruined because they ended 26. No, you are haunting yourself. I'm 48. Yeah. Thought you were like 30s now. You do have an arcade cabinet. Okay, cool. 2026 is really an odd number. It just seems off. I haven't really thought about it. 2026. It's all even numbers. That wasn't me, bro. Okay, I got you. My bad. Buy aluminum. You're welcome. That's definitely true too. Aluminum's going to go back up in price a lot. Buy silver. Do you know silver has gone up 400% in the past couple years? It's gone from $20 a ounce, a gram, $20 a gram, ounce, an ounce, $20 an ounce to $80 an ounce. So $100,000 worth. If I'm not saying even $1,000 worth of silver 4 or 5 years ago is now worth almost a little over $4,000. Like $1,000. Yes, Pearl, I remember you from yesterday. Hello, Dobby. One and only Nicole. Techno Parrot. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, those are great things. Yes, Brookie. Yes. That was Video Maker. Oh, right. My bad, Jizzle. Okay, good. Wow, I got a bad memory. Yeah, definitely was a Video Maker. you were the one that said, "What's the one between?" It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're a great guy. I love you. You'll get there. Just give me 2 more days. China just banned silver and it will drop soon. No. Hey, that's funny. That Yogi, I know what you're doing there. Thank AI for the cost of silver. Right, exactly. So when you have silicon chips that are made in the chip fabs, usually you have a chip and then you use gold to connect the silicon chip to the metal legs of a microchip. Like a microchip's got those legs that you can solder into the circuit board. Well, they use gold to go from the actual silicon chip to the metal legs. Well, now they're connecting chip to chip, and they're using silver because it can be done at the very slightly atomic level, and it's not as expensive as gold. So now, because they're doing that to make AI chips more powerful, now they're using tons of silver. So the price is shooting up through the roof. You're very correct, crestfallen kitty. Mega Jew. I'm not even Jewish. I just broke my nose a lot. As well as the cost of everything else, right? Yeah. This shirt is awesome. Thank you, friendly brother, sister. Y'all are hippies. I'm not a hippie. I'm definitely not a hippie. My earbud flew out of my ear behind the couch. That's what you get. Captain Jew. Captain Jurka. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Jizzle. I don't like paying a lot of money for a AAA title. Oh, I don't. I don't. I only bought one game, and it was with donated money in the past 10 years, and that was Outlast. That and a moderator, ND Beats, donated the money to, or donated the game to me. He bought it and then donated it to me on Steam, and that was the only AAA. I think was that even considered a AAA title? That was indie. Never mind, my bad. That was indie. I don't like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. That ship is sailed. Outlast? Yeah, that ship is sailed. Don't touch meth, especially if you're a Jew. It'll make you more annoying. I don't mess with meth. And I'm not Jewish. Natalia's back. Chris, if you don't mind me asking, how come you broke your nose so much? Okay, I used to skateboard a lot. And I used to do a lot of ramp skating and street skating. And even though that breaking my nose had nothing to do with the first time with ramp skating, I was skateboarding down a hill, and there was cars parked on the side of the road, and a car came in this way, and somebody wasn't paying attention, so I had to go out of the way. I hit the back of a car, and I went down, and my face went bam off of the trunk, and I just there was this big blood splurt on the back of the trunk. So that was the second time I broke my nose. The first time I broke my nose, I was a kid running around a table chasing another kid, and I was wearing socks, and the floor was slick, so my socks slid out, and I broke my nose that way first. Second time and third time, the second time was on the back of a trunk. The third time I was going to sit down on a skateboard, and the kid behind me stepped on the tail because he was gonna stand on the back. He was gonna stand on the back of the skateboard while I sat on the front. He was gonna hold my shoulders. We were gonna go down the hill. But as I was going to sit down, he stepped on it, and it went bam, and that broke my nose. Then my 21st birthday, I was drunk, and I dove into a swimming pool, and I smacked my face on the bottom. Luckily, I didn't break my neck. I just broke my nose again. But yeah, that's the story. Today is the day. Can I have moderator, please? No, tomorrow. You're not. Don't lie to me, girl. My name is Baby Bottom. Dingleberry, nice to meet you. Hey, what up, Poppy? Dingleberry, Baby Bottom. Baby Bottom, Dingleberry. Fan of the Poppies? Have you heard of the game No, I'm Not Human? That does sound familiar. I think someone's barred up for. I don't know why people are so mean to Jews. They are promised to win over 5,000 years ago. Talk about being a sore loser. Yeah, I have to agree. Pin my message. Jaguar, you're already a moderator, brother. What one of you moderators should have done was given me the Discord invite so I can pin it. Instead of advertising for yourselves to have a pin, you should be helping the channel. Rock, I just don't understand how God. Yes, $80 to $100 a game. Yeah, that's freaking crazy. I think people have just gotten stupid, and they're like, oh yeah, I want to be. And people they see streamers and stuff playing these games, so they think if I buy this $100 game and I stream it, I'll be famous too. It's a big problem. Influencers are a problem. Hello, Mr. Red Caps. Welcome back, my friend. You're not getting pinned. No, Natalie, no. I have 600 moderators. I don't need another one right now. And I don't need one that only wants to be moderator because they want to be moderator. They don't want to help anything out. You didn't say, can I be moderator because this person is doing this and I need to do that. What are your views on AI content? It's crap. Absolute crap. This is the big thing. AI content that's meant to be real. If you're using AI, be creative with it. Like, make a freaking big-ass monkey that's talking to a dove that says, hey, that's fine. But trying to be human as an AI is completely stupid. It's completely dumb. It reduces trust. And I tell you what's going to happen is AI is going to drive people away from the internet and into plays and theaters where they see humans on stage, because people are going to be so tired of not knowing if what they're seeing is real that they're going to want to go see actors on stage again, just like it was 100 years ago. And it's all a big loop because people they'll have ruined it. They'll have ruined it. Biological AI. My best friend, my friend had a similar thing happen skateboarding, but shattered his leg and broke his spine. Ooh. Yes, Brookie, I remember you. What up, Mr. Redcaps? Larry. Brooke, what? I don't know. What's up, Caden? I do remember you, Mr. Redcaps. We talked for like hours last night. I hope Trump. Hey! What's up, sir? Thank you, my friend. It's so awesome. Hold on. What did he say? I hope Trump classifies stupidity as a weapon of mass destruction. Dude, I agree. Listen, whether you agree with Trump or not, the problem is liars. People that just lie. They're hoping that they can fake it till they make it because they want to be rich. So they just lie. Like, oh my God. And they just lie about everything. Research everything everybody says. Spend 10 extra seconds on every topic everybody says to see if they're lying or not. Christmas is here. This guy here is the biggest influencer. I try my best, and I want to influence you to influence yourselves. Subscribe to PC Game Pass, $10 a month because we play in AAA. Yeah, that's the way to go. Now you want to hear crazy in a game. Hold on. Now you want to hear crazy in a game called Where Winds Meet. There's a game boat. It costs 50 grand. Worse, it's a gotcha system, so it could be even worse. And people are defending this bullshit. Yeah, dude. People are stupid. People are stupid. People are, listen, just because people are good looking and stupid, or ugly and stupid, or influenceable and stupid, don't follow people off a cliff. Influencer here. AI told me I should start smoking cigarettes. Thank you, sir, official brother. What up, Rogue? Are you circumcised? Of course. You got an awesome streamer face of using AI. And this is what I think. I want to be the anti-hero to AI. I want to be the place where people can come and talk about whatever they need to. What up, ND, brother? Trump 2028, Mr. Plaid, right? Dude, 2038, right? What's your view on Gen Alpha? Dude, listen. The Gen Alpha wannabe influencers that just want to be rich and they want to stomp on everybody in their path. They're horrible people. Same thing with every generation. There's people that are willing to they want to get popular and rich by destroying and crushing people under them. That means you've got no foundation. You've burnt all your bridges, so you'll always fail, and it's always good to watch. I wish people wouldn't do it. I've grown this channel over a year, and it's grown very, very well over a year. I get a lot of my subs watch my stuff, and it's turned out very well for me. I'm very happy because I didn't buy views, I didn't bot and do all that crap. Ace the Clown, Trump. That's not even mentioning the horse and weapons costing thousands. Listen, right? Just like a lot of stuff, you've got stupid people will make stupid money sometimes. There's a saying, a fool and their money are easily departed. So if you get somebody that makes $1 million, $10 million in crypto, they'll buy a $5 million car that's not worth $5 million. And then they can't sell it for that, and now they have to pay $30,000 a month in insurance on it, so they're broke real quick. Vote P. Diddy for president. Do you know how xenogenders and neopronouns? What? Do you know about xenogenders and neopronouns? If so, how do you feel about them? Do you not understand? I'm honestly curious. Okay, listen. If the first thing you have to do, I like make believe. I used to play Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. The problem is every once in a while, somebody that's wrong in the head starts playing and they go overboard. That's what's happened with neopronouns and stuff. You got some crazy people, actually crazy, that were enjoying the role playing and then went nuts. But these people had a lot of power, a lot of influence, and then they went freaking crazy. Now everybody thinks, well, I got to be part cat person and poopulator 5 times. No, it's wackadoodle. You're crazy. If you want to role play, if you're with a lover and you want to switch roles or whatever, that's different. But that stuff's supposed to stay in the bedroom. I don't want to know that you like to sniff farts. ND says, I wish I will turn this into a stream. I wish I will turn into this stream one of these days, and it will be fun. No politics and marketing like the good old days. Brother, I'm just answering questions. My little cousin streams AI crap on YouTube Shorts Live. Right, dude. Remember me? I'm back in the day. I'm Shady's back. Back again. Full in their money or easily departed means not to use money to make money. And I don't think so. What are you talking about? That's completely backwards. What up, DJ18? Wow, I ain't seen you in a while. We showed your name on the board yesterday, DJ18FM. How you been, brother? Playtime with James and James Dean and Per 8669. I saw you yesterday. Yes, play. Richard is fart phobic. Have you been practicing your lucid dreaming? I used to lucid dream all the time. There were these glasses you could get that monitored your eyes to see when you were in REM, and then they would flash LEDs, and you learned to realize that when you saw those red flashes, your brain, your conscious was telling your subconscious that you were dreaming, and you could start controlling your dreams. It was absolutely fascinating for like 10 years. But the problem is I stopped growing emotionally and stuff because I would do everything I wanted in my dreams. And I wanted to go to sleep all the time. I wanted to I was tired of make-believe. Fart phobic. The same thing, Crestfall says, the same thing can happen with people talking to AI. Crazy people going way overboard. AI unfortunately reinforces their delusion. It's called AI psychosis and become a real problem. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. There's people that are themselves because AI tells, oh, don't bother your parents with such trivial issues. Because there's no emotion in AI. Just because it sounds emotional doesn't mean it's not. It's AI is psychopath. It's a psychopath. AI, they're sociopaths. They can't empathize with you. They're not humans. They don't have souls. Anyways, you're going to try. I'll try out FIFA. Not today. If you have money and don't use it as a tool to get more money, you'll bet. Okay, right. I thought you were saying the other way. I thought you were saying not to use money to make money. No, you have to use it as a tool. Saved money is not the best for you. You should always use your money to make more money. Your money should work for you. Sorry for the long time name. I can't change it. That's okay. Hey! Hold on, my name is somewhere again. Also, what up, Brian and Jonathan? Thank you, even though you said the worst number of the year, but thank you, Brian and Jonathan. Brooke, hey, Trump Daddy. I'm not going to support this guy and his channel if he's not Libiquita Plus. Well, have a good day, brother. I'm not Libiquita Plus. I'm not any community plus. You guys can take all your communities and shove them up your poop tutor because I don't care about people that are there just to hurt other people. Listen, if it's possible that there can be gay conservatives, then it doesn't mean you have to be Democrat. You don't have to be Republican. You can be gay and brilliant. You can be gay and stupid. You can be lesbian and stupid. You can be lesbian and brilliant. I'm tired of stupid people. I don't care about no community. Hi. All right, bro. You gotta go for a second, brother. You gotta take a time out. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm the big AI is the corporate. Absolutely, it's the corporations. Yeah. You should practice again. Hold on. You should practice again because you can use it to learn astral projection leads. Listen, I haven't perfected being here on Earth yet. I'm not ready for astral projections. I'm just saying, you need to use your time wisely. What will that benefit you? And is it worth it? That's all I got to say. I believe sleeping naturally is for your body's time to heal itself and for you to look back on your past and grow. I think it's for growth and healing. I don't think putting the future in your dreams is the best idea. But hey, that's me. And astral projection will be the key to part of human consciousness. But I don't care about human consciousness. There's a lot of problems right now. Hey, fish sticks! I don't know how to make it. Is that it? Astral projections speaking. AI Death Corpse. I'll try to change it. That would be nice. You should be able to change it. I think you could change it every 4 days. Playtime. Can you be lesbian and smart? No. Yes, you can absolutely. I'm only all right, Brooke. You're gone. Good working with you. Groups exist. Fish sticks. Yogi, your path in Minecraft is very cool. Yes, Yogi's kicking some butt in Minecraft. Right. Listen, when people make groups in order to make money and influence and minds, they don't care. They don't need protection. We need protection from the government. So they don't. Cool people are cool people. Jerks are jerks. Stay away from jerks. Really, right. Absolutely, right. You don't need, like, why? Pe- People spend too much time popularizing their community rather than making their community better. Like they're spending all their money on flags and spray paint and parties and blah 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 and parades. Why not start a legal fund to help when your wackadoodle person that was driving and thought they were a bat cat creature ran into a freaking a mother with her child, and then help them do something positive for your community, not just like we exist. Yes, we know, we can hear you. But yeah, people are crazy. People are crazy, and that's the problem. I think. Listen, we all are born with a sack that we carry, and it's empty, and that sack fills full of poop. You can only take so much crap before finally you're gonna be like, and you're gonna beat somebody with that sack. Relax, Richard. I'm relaxed, ND brother. How you doing, my friend? How you doing, my friend? Richard, let us form the coalition. Let's freaking do it, Yogi. CAS, C-A-S. We got to find out maybe if we need to change the letters around, because I think CAS is the Coalition of Aluminum and Steel, I think. Find out what CAS stands for. Maybe we can do it. I'm against it. Dude, we need to call out stupidity. Do you know when people are getting stupid, when they start making, like, they start stopping comedy because they know they're stupid and they don't want people to make fun of them because they're absolutely wackadoodle. Yeah, I wish I was more stupid, dude. It'll happen. We need a trust in a holding company. I got that taken care of, brother. What up, Christian? Welcome back. You off for work now? Christian Cupido, South Africa. Stupid people are much happier than USB. USB. What up, St. Eddie Munson? I'm back and I can't change my name. That's all right, Playtime. I'll call you Play. Yep. Much Oh, yes. No, I agree. Stupider people are much happier. That's right. Right. I agree. Absolutely. But happiness isn't my goal. Health and family is my goal. I don't care about happiness. You sound like you can. Number 29 just passed the ball over to 67. And for a touchdown goal! Ladies and gentlemen, the crowd goes wild. What's up, Cynthia? Cynthia Tovar. Yeah, I'd slipped out of my lips before it passed my brain. Yeah, let's go! All right, let's change scenes a little bit. There we go. Get a job, Unc. Hey, I'm retired, dude. I'm old. I already had a job. How you doing, and Sneven? Get a username and get a job, Unc. Oh, geez. Somebody help me out here. Yogi, get on that. I still don't understand the meaning of success. It was in a song. Some kid said it because some basketball player had number 6 or 7. Blah blah blah. Then it was just like, what's your favorite movie? The Never-Ending Story. The Never-Ending Story. Favorite movie all time. One grain of sand. Get a job. Hold on. Yeah. What's up, the goat? What's up, Adia? Didia. Get a job. That man says he sits on his ass at home while he wishing for more money. No. Get a job. What up, Ray Riddle? What up, Series Queries? Horrible choice for what? Richard, I can't. My ADHD won't let me. Adeline Carter. Adeline, that's a cool name. Dilly. My neighbors probably think I'm very dog. Whoever says who gets a job didn't even pass Elman. I agree. Yeah, you get a job. Tell me how that goes for you. Create a job. How about that? Your favorite movie. My favorite movie, it was The Never-Ending Story. My favorite couple movies growing up was The Never-Ending Story, Labyrinth, and Dark Crystal. Can't blame a goopa for gooping. Hey, you're very welcome, Alan. Jobs are to stay busy. Right. Exactly. Jobs are to stay busy, not to get wealthy, right? If you can keep people so consumed with making a widget, yeah, guy looks weird because I'm weird looking wackadoodle hanging and banging says I look weird. Yeah, but yeah, absolutely, and it was a horrible choice. What was a horrible choice series? Hold on, what did I miss? Your favorite movie was a horrible choice? Oh, thank you, Lazy Grinch. Makes my freaking pecs stand out. Oh, you didn't like them? Well, tell me, what's yours, brother? Captain America. America. What's your favorite movie then? Frickin' series queries? Series queries? And you can't even rhyme properly. Series queries. How's he gonna say you look weird with it? That's what I was saying. I think maybe he was talking to his profile picture. I think Fight Club and Fight Club's coming it's seeming more and more like a documentary, isn't it? You get a bunch of people using DEI. You get a bunch of people into positions because they're not hiring people DEI the way they are. They're just getting their buddies into positions. Everyone knows. Yeah, I have a huge nose. I'm down with it, dude. I get girls that kiss on my nose and stuff like that. I'm good. You guys are just unlearned. My favorite movie is Freddy Got Fingered. Matrix or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Which Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? The new one? If you like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, there's no way you won't absolutely love Dark Crystal or The Never Ending Story. Absolutely. I don't think you've seen them. Because if you like Charlie and the Chocolate and the Matrix, dude, they're all about the Matrix. And they have puppetry and wacky. Yeah, you haven't watched them. Another new one, okay, because the air is free, big nose. Right, that's right. That's right. That's why Jews have big nose, because air is free. That used to be a good joke. But I'm not Jewish. I just broke my nose a lot of times. The new one is horrible. Labyrinth was great movie. You have no power over me. Dark Crystal and Never Ending Story are top tier, agreed. Some of the unbelievable that they haven't made. I mean, until the Matrix and stuff, there wasn't very, very, very good emotional roller coaster movies, like that. When there's just like, oh, make somebody cry. Oh, nobody will date me because I'm the pretty girl. Yeah, great. We've seen that a billion times. You hated the you hated the can't speak. Puppet effects. That's odd. You hated the puppet effects in Matrix? Where did my spider go, bruh? What up, Erkling? The Earl King. Childhood memories writer. Yes, for real. Have you seen the Rocky movies? They're so good, bro. Yeah, I've seen the Rocky movies. Call me James. Brother, you got to change your name. There's no way. I'm going to see I can't even finish an entire sentence, and you want me to get all the way through to get to James? I'll try, but I can't promise you anything. Answer me. I fell first. What does Hong Yuan need? Answer me. What does Hong Yuan need? I don't know. No, in Dark Crystal. Yeah. That's kind of hard to get to. I was a child though, so it was still a great movie. How they used the life force. You got the ugly old people, like the politicians of today, that are using adrenochrome, young people's souls and blood, life force, to try to get young again, to get rid of the wrinkles. Watch it again. What's your favorite food? Chili and brownies. Liam and Rory. I can't. All right. You can. You absolutely can. Playtime. No spam. Playtime. 11 is alive, I believe. She is, absolutely. I worked on Stranger Things right before I retired from the movie industry to come here. Right before COVID. She's still alive. So go into settings and press your profile, then change your name. Right. You just don't want to. You gave up. Your answer is lacking and you didn't try. I'll ask you again. To yourself. What does Hong Yang need? Who? Somebody help me out who Hong Yang is so I can help this person out. My favorite food is fried rubber boot. It's chewy. It's like eating a salty eyebrow. I can't hear you. He's washing dishes. Serious questions. Power Rangers. Dude, you talk about not like in puppetry and you like Power Rangers. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. Yes. He's the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus loves you too. Absolutely. Coalition that gets retarded. Hold on. Needs a D in there. Oh, card. Cars. Cards. Oh, car. We can do cars. Democrat. Republicans. Coalition against Republican Democrat stupidity. I wanted that. Why not that? We can add the Republicans and the Democrats in there. I'll have what you're having. Have you watched the Star Wars movies? Yes. The best ones, absolutely. Return of the Jedi. I said I like Labyrinth. I agree. No, Labyrinth was good. Labyrinth was great. Great movie. Great movie. Great acting. I'm not talking about the puppetry and stuff in Dark Crystal. I'm talking about the meaning behind it and like what's actually happening there. You have people that are old as hell running our world that are sucking the life out of the youth so they can last longer. And that's what Dark Crystal is all about. Race card versus stupid card equals win. One time I was mad at my mom and she made me steak and I said, "Where'd you get the steak from?" The effing Salvation Army. Somebody's got an anger issue. Let's see. Star Trek DS9. Star Trek Next Generation. Next Generation, definitely. 100%. 100%. Next Generation. Best Jedi and Sith view. Dude, yoga. Yoda is the best Jedi. And the Sith, come on. Come on. Who do you think? Listen. I am tired of your insolence. Can you use a roommate? Nope. I mean, I could. I could use roommates. Yeah, I can fit them, but I don't need them. Bro's mad at steak. You need some milk, Jared. Get him. I pressure washed a bag of chips. If I got a pressure washer and a bag of chips, I could probably make that happen. Chickens are good. Let me piss them off. Tick, tick, tick. Look at him running. Well, all right, let me get you some worms, girls. Hold on. Let me get them some worms. I just made them. I got it. And they're like, "Oh, man, where's my worms?" All right, let me go. All right, hold on. All right, let's do this. Hold on. You watch the chickens. I'll go get the worms. Hold on, ladies. I got you, girls. Hold on. All right. All right, let's see. What did I miss? Yoda and Moth. Dark Maul. Sorry. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. We're all good. Don't worry about it. I pressure washed my TV. That's not a good idea. Thank you, series brother. I'll put you on the wall when I get back to the studio. Just remind me. What else you pressure wash? All right, hold on. Watch the chickens real quick. I'll be right back with some worms. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let me go. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. All right. There we go. There we go. My bad. All right. 20. Hey, W. What you doing, Ember? Thank you, Vath. Thank you for the disco. That's so awesome. That's so freaking cool. Have you ever looked into the Salvation Army? It's a pretty awful, absolutely horrible group. They take advantage of mentally unstable people and take billions of dollars. They're a pretty crap company. They overcharge for stuff. It should be Yoda Moth, right. I pressure washed the rotisserie chicken. Pressure washing the chicken. Everyone wonder. Thank you. Why you IWD? What you doing, Ember? Oops, there's the wrong button. Thank you, my friend. WID. Ember! 2026 is going hard. Hey, there he goes again. What's the LHF mean? Hey, Brendan. WYD chicken and Brendan chicken. Hey, Yogi Bear chicken. Oh no. Here we go. Here's a battle. Thank you, Ember. Ember's the man. Yogi said in golden turds. Oh. Brendan said a clapping seal. Thank you, Brendan. Love. Thank you, Brendan. 2026 is so Richard's got that yet. How long? Okay. Bioengineering group. Oh. Overseeing District B. Yeah. Thank you, Brendan. Brendan's freaking going mad here. Jeez, Brendan. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. I got 8 chickens. 8 chickens. Jeez, Brendan. Ember and Brendan, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yogi, thank you, my friend. Oh, jeez. Lorado. Thank you for the heart, Lorado. We don't gift here in Denmark. Thank you, Ember. I'm in Georgia, Mr. X. Mr. X. All right, I'm broke now. Thank you, Ember. Thank you very much. If I can help you out, let me know. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, Lorado. Lorado 16. Makeup brush. I'm looking pretty. There's multiple dog gifts, it said, but no cat. Big angry. Hongwan. They sound like a problem. There's a war gift exhibit section. I gotta ask my NDB says screw you off. Brendan and Yogi are the goats. Thank you, Yogi. Thank you, Yogi. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, ND. Thank you, my friend. I just realized accidentally I went all the way back 30 minutes ago in the stream. You're like, what's going on? It seems like it happened before. You said you worked in the movie industry. Can you elaborate? Sure. I've in Atlanta here. I've worked for a lot of movie studios over the past 15, 16 years. I've Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and 3 I've worked on. I was a prop maker. I made sets and props. Guardians of the Galaxy. The main movies I worked on that you guys probably know about is Suicide Squad 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and 3, Jumanji 2, Jungle Cruise, Avengers Endgame, Black Adam, and then streaming shows, Red something, can't remember what it was called. It was a Red something Red, can't remember what it was. Netflix show. I worked on Stranger Things. I worked on Aretha Franklin's story, the show, the TV show, the streaming show, Genius, Aretha Franklin, and the movie Respect. I thought Georgia was cold this time. It's about 57 degrees right here. But yeah, it's cold at night. I drank from the pressure washers. Jordan going, I've been in the military for 9 years. I've been deployed about 7 months. Got home today. I'm in the Army. Jordan, thank you for your service, my friend. Thank you. You're lucky you got home today and not yet. Oh, where'd you get home from? Did you get home from Venezuela? Do girls find you attractive? Unfortunately, because I'm gay. Just kidding. I'm not gay. Yes, yeah. I seem to get a lot of compliments though. It's my nose. I blame my nose. The nose is like a chick magnet. It just Black Adam was so racist. Red one. Yes. Red one. My apologies. Yeah, three letters. Red one. Did you ever act? I've been an extra in a lot of stuff because sometimes when they're shooting something and I'm in construction, so I'm in the back waiting, like if a wall needs to move or we need to move a prop or whatever, so they have one of us around during filming and they'll say, hey, somebody like you, get him into makeup, blah, blah, blah. And so I've done a lot of background stuff, but the only thing you would see me in was Brooklyn Brothers Beat the Best. I had about 30 seconds in that. I didn't never seen the final movie, so I don't know what the cut went to, but you'll see me in Brooklyn Brothers Beat the Best, which I don't know if it ever even got released. What about White Adam? Trump or Biden? Trump. What do you call him? Biden didn't even run the country. Listen, Biden did not run Biden. Listen, it's all going to come out in the wash after all this fraud comes out. You'll see. Black Adam, Guardians of the Galaxy, Stranger Things. Yep. Do you have shrinkage or cold? Yep. Orange Lives Matter. Ever hear of White Madam? White Madam? No. White Madam. White Adam? Oh, you saw it. Did you get credit? Movie? I have an IMDb, but I don't usually give out my last name. Yeah, I have an IMDb. The only thing with IMDb I think is art direction for or, art for because I don't post I don't have my picture on there. I don't. You have to update it yourself. But when I worked on Respect, I'm credited in there. But yeah, I really don't care about that kind of stuff. I used to, when I go take people to movies that I've made, I say I made that, and I show them pictures of my phone of like pictures of the sets as they were being built. So I care about what people around me think about that more than anything, because you get so much, people think that you're so much better than you are because you've done some work. But yeah, if you want to get credits, you've got to fill out a form. And I go from job to job to job to job to job. I don't like go back and be like, hey, can I fill it? I just don't care. My father was in the Navy for 28 years, a Master Chief a couple months ago. Wow. Wow, wow. Went W on the movie. Yes, thank you, Umber, brother. You know what, that nose compliment isn't even untrue. Got me staying for long enough to find out you're actually interesting. uh, it took me till I was in my 30s to realize it. But people were like, Richard, all these girls walk up to you, and I didn't know I was being complimented. I didn't know I was being complimented, and they were like, dude, you screwed up. And I was like, what do you mean? She said she liked you. I thought she meant like I was cool. No, and I was like, oops. Yeah, it happened all the time. It all started. I was like, but usually I was in relationships. I didn't cheat or anything like that because I don't need that kind of stress. Coolio, lies. I'm about to pull up on Minecraft, my nerds. What you doing? The ladies are still looking for some. They're like, damn it, you took my last. Yeah, it's cool. I tell you what, it's interesting what you'll learn about life by having chickens to see how greed and stuff works. Like when you see, it's hard to know who people are when you only see snapshots of their life, but when you see like a full month of people or something growing up and how like they don't want others, like there's only so many worms on a cold day, so they'll attack each other to make sure that one gets, what's up, pal, long time, brother. Cheaters are big stupid idiot people. Yes, they're trying to build something on a crap foundation. If you hurt people to build something, so if they cheat on you to get another relationship, the relationship is built on a pile of crap and it's going to crumble always. Same with companies, relationships, everything. They are monsters. Yep, evil monsters. I agree. Yeah, Captain America. I was deployed in Afghanistan. Man, God, naval kaboom. Yeah, dude, that's rough stuff. You cheated on my mom. We don't talk about that. You're my favorite son, though, series. You'll always be my favorite. I plugged my pressure washer in at Home Depot and sprayed it. I've got a cordless pressure washer. It's a DeWalt battery powered pressure washer. I plugged your mom in it. You cheated on my mom. My 10 chicken died to coyote. Yes. Yeah. So I try my best because we've got coyote here and I've got areas. We'll show you guys. So I've got, now coyotes could jump over in this, but so this fence here, it tastes like pepper, hot pepper. It's called capsaicin fence. So like birds can't taste spice. So the birds don't have a problem with it. But coyotes and dogs and stuff, if they try to chew through the fence, it burns their mouth. So then here, this area here, I have all this so they can get back, like the chickens can get back into here. And you see all the leaves floating? So I have this net in the air. And so birds can't swoop down, hawks and stuff can't swoop down and grab them. And then if coyotes try to chew through this, it's spicy. Cayenne fence, there you go. Coyote gotta eat. Yep, they do. I like spice, so I'd eat the fence. Birdo's got that spicy meat. Yeah. They don't have the receptors, their taste buds for spice. Yeah. So like a lot of times, anti-squirrel birdseed is just birdseed mixed with cayenne pepper. So when the birds eat it, doesn't light them up. But if a squirrel eats it, it lights them up. And this is how you keep firewood dry. Oh, never mind. That's wet. You ain't lighting that. There you go. That was a mistake. I hear you, girls. Hush. W setup. Pay attention, kids. This is what Minecraft in real life looks like. Yep, absolutely. This is what Minecraft in real life setup. And I got a base. I got this base. I've got my farms. So this is here you go. And then I've got my water supply. So just like in Minecraft, how the water comes off the roof, it goes into my holding tank, and then it can go into my farms, just like Minecraft. So I've got my block farms. I've got my decorations. I've got my shops for like my farms. I've got my storage. So this is my water storage. I've got my workshop, and I've got my I've got my animals, my chickens, and I've got my storage, just like how you would do in Minecraft. Hola, Eded, my base. How do you keep firewood dry? So I do this. I'll show you. So while it's curing, I just keep it in big piles. Then when I need some dry, I have a tar pond area, like right here. So there's a bunch of dry wood under there. This is fresh cut, so it's got a cure. And then I do stacks like this, just like Minecraft. Just like Minecraft. And then this will get pulled over here when it gets filled, and then that'll dry out. So I've got areas all around. I've got areas all around to keep firewood, and I keep firewood like a day or two's worth in my house. And what I can do is I use that wagon, and I'll bring wet or damp firewood in to the house while I'm low on dry wood, and it'll dry out in front of the fireplace, like on the hearth. But yeah, that's how I do that. Why do they keep outside streaming gets more viewers? I agree. How you doing, Mew? I agree. Hola. Water looks illegal in some way. No, it's not. And not in Georgia, it's not. It is in California. California, you're not allowed to collect water off your own roof. I'll ask you one last time. Answer me. What does the city of Hong need? What things do you want to add to Hongyan? We need robot dogs. King. Clean up. He puts it in a bin away, bro. You know what you got to do. Trash keeps thieves away. Crestfallen. Curious, if you don't cure the wood and just burn it, is that a problem? So a lot more sap evaporates and goes and it coats the inside of your chimney, and that's flammable. It's sap. The sap is very flammable. So if you don't cure the sap out of it, let it crystallize and go away, it'll coat the inside. The creosote, it's called, will coat the inside of your chimney, and then eventually it'll catch fire once it gets thick enough. And then you can have chimney fire. And it's a lot more smoke and whatnot too. Curious if you don't. Yeah. You live in a shack. I love shack, baby. Trash keeps everyone away. Trash brings more raccoons. Absolutely. Go Bears! Go Bears! How do you feel about that? The Bears might be leaving Colorado. Might be leaving Chicago. They're going to Indiana, supposedly, because of the freaking wackadoodles in Chicago. I want robot raccoons. Robot raccoons. There you go. Trash equals raccoon. Absolutely. You're not allowed to collect water. Rains for everybody. Not in California. Not in California. You don't own anything. It's a communist state. They own it. And then look what they do, because they don't want you to have water to put fires out when they want to burn your town down. Look into it, ND. I promise you. Go Bears! So that's how my grandfather should me. Yep, that's exactly right. Crestfallen. Yes, poor raccoon. Is there a casino near? No, I don't think there's any. I mean, there's casinos, but not casinos. I don't think there's any casinos in Georgia. You'll have to double check that. Somebody check me on that. If gambling is legal in Georgia, I don't think it is. In Maryland, there was when I was there. But yeah, I don't recall being I don't gamble. No, I mean it's very close to me. Go Broncos. I live in Georgia. I lived in Maryland, so it was go Ravens for years, and then I came down here and it was go Braves, go Falcons. You should pressure wash a jar of mayonnaise. My mayonnaise is homemade, like actually homemade mayonnaise. I'm not pressure washing it, wasting all that. Go Dogs! Woo! What up, Glennis? Glennis Jones. Glennis. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, but yeah, that's li- li- life is interesting. Don't spend too much time wasting it. Like everything that I have, like every year I get two dumpsters. I get the HOA to collect money from the HOA, and I put two dumpsters in front of my house. Everybody in the neighborhood will throw stuff away, and sometimes it's kick-ass stuff. I got like a bandsaw, like a big old bandsaw. I got that black tar pond area. Somebody got rid of their chain link fence, so they threw it all away. So I took the pipes and I made a big tarped area, and somebody threw away a pool cover, so I made that into a big tent. So I got all this for free. So you don't need everything. You shouldn't just think, oh, I gotta buy something. I gotta buy. No. You gotta make something. Make stuff. Use your body. Use your muscles. Pressure wash the inside of your house is good for the paint. No, it's not. Mayonnaise is lace. War Eagle. Oh no, who's that? Who's the chop? I can't remember. Same way games get away with gambling system. It's not technically gambling with money. Right. They use cryptocurrency is how they do it. And that's how they get away. It's the loophole. Mayo or mustard? Mayo, man. I'm not a fan of mustard. It's too spicy for me. I'm a wuss. Mayonnaise. But I tell you what, I prefer like if I'm gonna have like a turkey sandwich left over from like Thanksgiving, I rather use cranberry sauce instead of mayonnaise or mustard, and that's freaking good. The first thing to invent portable pressure washer purifies water wins. So we're close. We're close. We've got filters added in to our pressure washer uptake line. This connects, and it's a battery powered pressure washer. So on this bucket right here is what I fill full of water. And that's collected rainwater, and then it filters through, and then connects to the quick connection to the pressure washer. So it's all battery powered. Now you can recharge it on solar, which I have also a little bit of, but not a lot. Sweet onions. Yeah, I love sweet. That's what I have growing over there. Sweet onions. Vidalia, Georgia Vidalia sweet onions, sweet white onions. Eat bulldog Raymond. I don't even know what that is. Gambling is dope. I'm not a fan of mayonnaise. Amber likes to gamble. What are your hobbies? Building stuff, running a server, streaming, raising chickens, talking to Marcella. Hey, Marcella, did she come back in here? I didn't see her. There she is. What up, Marcella? Hey, girl. She was right under the sweet onions. I made homemade spicy mayonnaise from your mom. Cranberry sauce is a condiment. Only way actually. Wait a second. Cranberry sauce as a condiment is the only way it's. Oh no, yeah. I don't eat bulk cranberry sauce like a big old hunk of it on the side. No, as a condiment, 100%. I don't understand people that use. No, that's so like gelatinous. It's like taking a spoonful of grape jelly or something. Can you turn the pressure washer on spray? Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold on. All right, that's it. First you got to put the magazine in. Oops. All right, let's see. I'm eating salad with. Oh, I'm eating a salad with cob dressing and jerk chicken for lunch. Throw the salad out, eat the chicken. What's up? What's up, Richard? Do you know anything? any think tanks that will pay me? Do you know any think tanks that will pay you? Very lazy, refuse to do paperwork. No, no, you got to be in paperwork. The easiest way to get into a think tank is by being, I mean, unless you can set up some sort of voice to text and make it logical and watch it go. But yeah, being the paperwork guy is the way into a think tank. My hobby is to gamble, make cheats, gamble, make money, get Bitcoin, make cheats. Hey, a lot of people do gamble, make money, Bitcoin. Hey, a lot of people do that, brother. Cheats for gambling, right? For winning, duh. Like strategy, yeah. You can cheat in gambling. Absolutely. What are you talking about, ND? Absolutely. My hobbies are eating spicy food, music, hiking. I'm a mountain guy. Good. I love that stuff. I can't handle the spicy. I can't handle the freaking wackadoodle spicy foods. I can handle some tingle, some tingle on my tongue. I'm trying to install a filter on my faucet, but having trouble with it. What you need? You need some help, girl? They got a Bluetooth edition of water now. They got a Bluetooth water. Yes. Did you see that? Thanks, man. I'm gonna get some argon gas and potassium. Online gambling for the yes. I'm not a big fan. I'm Team Thor. Team Thor. Oh, sorry, brother. Sorry, D King. Enlighten me, Richard. All right. So in-person gambling. There's hundred. I probably can't talk about it on stream, but we can talk about it about the ways it goes, dude. There's a lot of ways. Looking at the carpet of where a roulette table is to see where the carpet's depressed the most and knowing the big 5 numbers at Atlanta. There's a lot of ways. A lot of ways. I don't want to get banned for talking about gambling on stream. But yeah, we'll talk about it, ND. But this ain't going to be online because online's already set. You're already set to lose. It's just Big Bird from Sesame Street. What's up? Is that your favorite, King? I'd rather online gamble. So if you download a client and don't just play online, you can change the registers, the logical registers in memory that say what your odds are for each one. So you still got to lose money to make money. But yeah, there's strategies. I know I'm no direct cheating. Right, no direct cheating. No, if when they do get found, you've got to be in communities that are looking for them. You have to get your money and get out because once it's caught, they'll go after you legally. Why the long face, bro? Because I got a long face. What you mean? I use the lottery. I don't do lottery or slot machine. Someone Photoshop Richard's face. Make it happen. Make it happen. Hi, girls. Make it happen. Photoshop me. How come your shirt looks like fishy Captain America's fish scales? Oh yeah. Do you watch Family Guy? Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Family Guy. We gotta go check for eggs soon too. What time is it? 2:30. Okay, we gotta let them. They just ate a bunch of worms and push them eggs through their poop chute, and then we'll go check for eggs. Yeah, but Family Guy is funny. Do you know any coding? Yes, I know a lot. I know C#, C++, Python. I know GD script for Godot, the gaming engine. I know Paxel. I know Pascal. I know a little bit of Fortran, going back in the day. Basic, of course. I know. Yes, I have a Linux machine running, so I know a lot of Bash and Unix scripting languages. It's 12:29, right? It's 2:29 for me, Marcella. I must go, unfortunately. I'm here every day, crestfallen, every day. I've done computer engineering. I worked in IT. I've helped develop and build companies. Yes, I've done quite a bit with computer engineering. Where's the Python? I ain't showing you. You're gonna get me kicked off. Yeah, crestfallen every day, hours. I probably streamed for 14 hours yesterday. All right, I'll be here. I know my bulge. I don't even know what that is. My bulge? You know my bulge? Hold on, what are you trying to say? He has a 2-inch python, probably. Yeah, from the ground. Have you made a computer before? Yes. I have a soldering station, hot air rework station. I've used lots of different microprocessors and microcontrollers to make onboard computers. Yes, I've done a lot. I don't goon 100%. I don't, not at all. Probably not in 15 years. Oof. Steve Jobs from Temu. Steve Jobs. My brother and my dad used to get computer parts from dumpsters and build computers. No, that's brilliant. That's what you listen. I'm a dumpster diver. If companies throw out hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stuff because they don't, if they sell it, they got to pay taxes on it. If they just throw it away, they write it off. The most difficult coding language ever made. What, Rust? Rust is actually pretty. Which one? What are we talking about? Oh, my bulge? I've never even heard of it. Timo to Steve. Are you gay? No, I'm not gay, my brother. I apologize. I like kissing on the ladies. RAM prices are definitely insane. RAM's not real. But I tell you what's interesting is you can buy inexpensive RAM and you can get $100 hot air rework station. I know it's hard to learn. You can buy the individual chips, the individual actual ICs for pretty inexpensively still, but it's the built RAM that's very expensive. Bears are usually gay. Yes. I'm not a bear. What do you mean? I'm small as hell. Apple or Windows? Windows. Listen, Apple is Linux. I would prefer Linux over both of them, and I do. But for streaming and gaming, Windows still has the market cornered, and that's my marketing strategy right now. What up, Sharav? What up, Sharav? What up, Andre? Snaz. Android. Listen, if you spend $1,000 on a phone, you're a moron. You're a moron, or you've got it like that. I'm not. I spent $80 on my phone. I'm not spending $1,000 on anything but my woman. You don't know about Ultram. Ultra RAM. You need to stop doing it to find out. Right. My dad was friends with Terry Davis. Terry Davis. Wow. Is the God? What was the name of his? God OS, right? God OS, wasn't it called? Faith OS, something like that. Are you? No, I'm not married, Sharav. Apple for art and music production. Windows for anything else. Yeah, but not anymore. Once Apple went to Linux, once Apple went to Intel x86 processors and stuff, they're the same machine. It's just the operating system. Temple OS, yes, Temple OS. Yeah. And the reason Apple is so good for music production is the software. It's not the hardware. Not the operating system. It's the software that's made for it. What phone? This phone right here is a Samsung Galaxy 25. The bottom barrel, not the freaking ND Beats Pro freaking wackadoodle edition that can run freaking World of Warcraft. Nice show. Thank you, David. Thank you. Do you know Palantir? I don't know what that is either. Palantir. Have software that restricted Apple has software? Yes. Apple, yes. And that's what I'm talking about. So like Logic Pro, stuff like that, that's locked. How's it go, fruitcake? It's going good, my brother. Call. What did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong, Ember. What did I say? What did I say something? If I put Python in my computer and ran where Python, it says it was installed. It's not in your path directory. Path. Look up your path. Look how to find out what's in your path. You need to put Python in your path. Your path. You'll see it. Your path variable. You'll see it, and that means if it's C/Windows blah 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 /Python, and that's where Python.exe is. It's got to be in your path so you can run it from anywhere on the hard drive, not just in the directory that you're in. That's what your problem is. For music, fruitcake. Yeah, found my boyfriend. Hold on. I found my boyfriend, grew up in a cult called Children of God. I heard crazy stories about them. He also has 13 siblings. I hope he's not your boyfriend anymore. I know I put real Python. That's funny. I put a real Python in my computer and ran where it's Python. Who wasn't installed? I put a Python into my computer. It says now I have an STD. Ooh. Yeah. You got to be careful with them STDs. The interesting thing. Hold on. Where am I at? Interesting thing about sticking Pythons in your computer. Uh-oh, somebody's getting some action. Use floppy dicks. Oh boy. Where was I at? All right, there we go. Marcella, yeah, I found out he was homeschooled and he lied to me for. Yeah, get to know people before you get to know people. Floppy dicks. Have you made programs before and like sold them or made them publicly available? Yeah, everything that I would write, I would put on Stack Exchange or I would open source. I didn't. Yeah, the best thing you can do is make a program to do something, and then find the best hardware to run your program most efficiently, and then give the software away for free and sell your expertise. I'm considering dumping him when I no, you would not be bad. Like he lied to you for a year. This is what I'm talking about building a relationship on a pile of shit. It was he's the one that lied. Look, you can't the past always comes back around. If you don't tell somebody what your past is and find somebody that accepts that for you for that, they're hoping that when the lie gets cleared up, they'll love you enough. But love's a choice. It's a choice. Just like when I see girls saying you can tell if your man really loves you by cheating on him before you get married. Cheat, and then if he marries you, he loves you. No, love is a choice. He's going to choose not to love you anymore. You're going to choose not to love him anymore. He's a liar. What have you made? Like, what are the names of this stuff? I made a lot of things. I used to be on allaboutcircuits.com, which was a electronical engineering site, and eevblog.com. I did a bunch of, I wrote a lot of stuff, hundreds of things, but I mean, they were all public. I made them all available on sites like that and Stack Exchange and stuff. I didn't sell. I gave it all away. It's not your first time, Marcel, right? Being lied to, you mean? You go, girl. Should I tell my girlfriend that I used to be in a gang? She already knows. You should probably like you more for it. And John Pork loves you. He said hi. Hey, thank you, John Pork. Patriots are winning the Super Bowl. Let's go, Patriots. Name one of the things you made. I made a basic compiler for to run on a 6508 processor, so you could program in BASIC and it would turn it into machine code to run on the processor. I mean, they were talking 30 years ago. No, 25 years ago. Yogi, pretty much I know I did something called fishing. Pretty much I know they did something called fishing where women would go have babies with their. So my boyfriend has many half brothers and sisters. That's crazy. But I do know one thing though. Blank, they come in, they come in, they go Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday. Go. Yeah. So basically, I don't know if that's what it's called. I'll spy. Kind of odd then, maybe difficult to talk about. What? About that, listen, people are most people are products of their environment. He saw his parents do this as he grew up. It's ingrained. He's gonna want to do the same. There's a reason he lied about it. Kind of an odd thing then. Maybe difficult. Okay, yeah, no one wants to be weird after all. Except me. I love it. You have to look this cult up. Okay. Did you sell weed to my dog, bro? He looks just like I what? Did you sell weed to my dog, bro? He looks just like I. Children of God, pretty crazy, and the Among Us. They ain't the only ones that are among us. No, it's her boyfriend's fault that he lied. You still have choices to not lie. He wanted to get somewhere. You ready for this, Andy? So he marketed himself as different than he was. He marketed his past differently. What did he say? Not cult baby brother sister drama. I am king bread. He was raised into it. Taught it was normal. Right. She said it was. She said it was children of God. Children of God. Mew. Not Mew. What is the U's name? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's Mew. No, yeah, Mew. Hey, the big cheese. Welcome, brother. You're not telling. Well, not telling something about your past is different than lying about it. So you asked him if he had siblings and he said no? Like he lied and he said no, or he just never brought it up? There's a difference. And we're only getting shallow here. If he said, I don't have any brothers or sisters, and then you come to find out he's got 100 of them, that's pretty whack. Right. No. My great grandfather was a Greek god, Hades. I would too if they were a bunch of weirdos, brothers and sisters. Hey, there's different people in the world. Henry Winkler, the Fonz. Do I look like the Fonz? I don't look like the Fonz. Does it got a nose like that? Maybe. We'll look it up. Henry Winkler. Definitely not a lie. Definitely not a lie. What? The Fonzie. Fonzie, right. Fonzie. Fonzarelli. That was his last name. What was his first name? What was Fonzie's first name? Fonz, or was it Fonzarelli? Fonzarelli was his last name. Lois Einhorn. I don't know who that is. Lois, that sounds familiar though. What up? 3M Mit. Man, it's chilly. Okay, it's getting cold. Let's go inside. I gotta get some food too. What y'all talking about? We're talking about freaking crazy stuff. Cults and liars and hiding pasts and listen, and this is the problem, and this is a big thing like I don't like about politicians that lie about their past, that fake their and people in the military that lie, stolen valor, stuff like that. They just lie about it. Well, I just said yes when I meant no, but I said he didn't tell me. And you asked, or he just didn't tell you. What you talking about? Yeah. I ate 48 purple onions. You're gonna pee purple. Are you Shaggy's cousin, bro? He's like a bro. He's my great grandfather. I'm not. I get political, brother. Unless you are. You're gonna get political. You want to talk about? But did you ask him specifically, Marcella? Because right, exactly, and we don't know that unless Marcella tells us. Like, did you like when you guys got together and you're hanging out? You said, "Tell me about your family." I'm an only child. Where's Scooby Doo, bro? Yeah. Love from Britain. Hey, love from Georgia. Georgia, Georgia on my mind. He told me he moved to Colorado 2 years ago when we met, but I confirmed it from his eccentric hippie family that they were there since the 80s. Yeah, he's a liar. He's a liar. Why do programs prefer dark mode? I hope this is a joke. Hey, okay, sing it. Georgia, Georgia on my mind. Tapping in from Detroit. What's up? We got Detroit in here. God is good, brother. He said, sorry, God is good. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Motown. Yeah, I used to be able to sing some Motown. Hey, shout me out. All right, Miles Murray, you got it. Miles Murray is the man. I'm Miles. Hello, I'm Miles. 3Mit's got a YouTube channel. Look up 3Mit. Check him out. Check him out. All right, let's get some food here. Detroit has a lot of good history. Yeah, sure, absolutely. But a lot of industrial history. Absolutely. Well, if it's different, a good trusting relationship is built on honesty and understanding. Right. Not, I've been here for 2 years. Never mind, I've been here since the 80s. That's a lot. That's crazy. Most people, if he's already worked through his issues with his past, that would have been part of the conversation. Like, check this out. I was in a gang. I killed people. I did my time. I repented. I worked for churches. I did it and built everything, but not anything. He just got to say, no, I lied. No, I got no kids. Oh, except for the 87 kids that I got because my parents were called. Wait, the channel is called Emmett the Theater Kid. I thought it was because light attracts bugs and you can make spaghetti on stream. Hey, no, hey, I got chickens, so I got almost no bugs. They eat everything. What up, Joey? Georgia on my mind. Let's get some freaking. Let's see if I can't drop a spoon. There we go. Ah. Chili, anyone? Nice thick chili mac, homemade. Homemade chili mac. It'll make your lips smack. Depends on. That's the book. It depends on the situation. I've done things I'm not proud of that I don't need to bring up with my friends. Right, sure. But if it's something, listen, if you're going to have children in a relationship with a woman and you have something that could affect that greatly and you leave that out, that's different. If you did drugs or you smoked freaking whatever and you're done with that and it's in your past and it's not going to come back because you owe gangsters millions of dollars and they're going to come looking for it, that kind of stuff doesn't matter. But if your girlfriend, future wife, says, hey, have you ever done this? And you say, yeah. Interesting. Okay. I once dated an emo girl. Interesting. Perhaps it's better to make bug attractants than repellent. Well, that's the theory behind the electric bug zapper. I flushed out 746 pieces of paper down the toilet. That's not a good idea. I don't know what to tell you. It's all right, Dream It. It wasn't live. No, obviously it's not bad at all. But I also felt his taste of music quite on. Now you're getting back a little. He listens to sea shanties and old Christian music from 1800s. He also wears a captain's hat. Also, he can't drive. Sounds wackadoodle. 746 pieces of paper. So a lot of things. Yes, a lot of things. Right. That doesn't sound stable at all. Listen, do you want to be a mother and have children and raise a family with a man that won't be wackadoodle? That's what you have to decide. You have to decide on your future now and then make actions to make it happen the way you see it. Yeah. Why Denver? No, wash your hand. WIDM, all right. Why do programs prefer dark men? I'm waiting for the answer to that. Because they're racist. They're racist. Because they're racist. Georgia on my mind. Because they're racist. Okay, hold on, let me grab it. Georgia on my mind. And remember, broken people break people. I thought it was because light attracts bugs. Oh, that's funny. I missed it. I missed all you. You have to decide by yourself, Marcia. You know this person more than any of us. Right, absolutely. You should be able to look into this qualities and flaws. Right, but there's a reason she's bringing it up. She already feels like she's on loose footing. Yeah, I'm trying to find the right time to tell him low-key scared of him. You okay, brother ND? Now it comes out. I'm low-key scared of him. A cult-ass family that he lied about because he probably wants to propagate the same things that his parents propagated. Whack-a-doodle shit. And now she knows his dirty, sordid past. Did you work at Amazon warehouse and smoke these bags a day like in 2016? No, I've never worked at Amazon. No, 2016. I was working building movie sets, making people lots of freaking money. Yeah, agree with ND right there. You've already got your answer. I'm thinking you find out that you're gay, and you say, look, never mind. What up, Skylina? I'm hungry. How are you? And the first rule about Amazon is we don't talk about Amazon. I did the same thing. William says, I did the same thing, but it upsets me. My name is William, worked for a century for Fox Studios. I've done a lot of work for Disney. How you doing, William, my friend? Amazon sucks. I had 3 people go out in an ambulance when I was there to manage it. Jeez. Hey, Andrew, thank you, my friend. Andrew Gipe. Gippy Gipe. Gipe? Do you recall your last time in a speakeasy? That was about 20 years ago in Baltimore. What up? Wubba lub dub dub. What up, Golf Tube? Funny fact, and definitely get rid of him. He's crazier than cow shit. Jalen Acosto. Richards are some weird fellas. Andrew! This has been a pretty good time. Thank you, Andrew, brother. William Osteen. How you doing, bro? Olsen, sorry. So I'm mad America doesn't have respectable enough. So I'm mad American don't have respectable enough of a culture to have public bathhouses. You know, at Disney, I guess Marvel. Yeah, yes, sir. Yep. I'd say 80% of the work I did was with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Andrew! Hey! Bad night, right? We're disappointed. And, geez, Andrew, you're getting up there. Jeez, dude. Thank you, Andrew. Hey, what's up, Skylina girl? Yeah, Andrew's trying to throw some stuff around. Andrew's throwing some stuff around. Malika! I eat chili. When I make chili, I make it with macaronis as your shells to make it really thick and absorb, and then I eat it with crackers. So I turn like 1 pot of chili into like 12 meals. I tell you, it's the best way to do it. Marvel went downhill after Avengers Endgame. That's the last Avengers that I worked on was Endgame. Yeah, I agree. That was the last one I worked on. I saw doing an interview with Micah Braves. Yeah, I did one. Yep, that's right. You interviewed me. Absolutely. I never watched it. How did it turn out? Did it turn out any good? Can you make spaghetti on shrimp? I absolutely can. Yeah, make fresh spaghetti, Richard. I mean, I'm not making the noodles because I have yet learned to do so. And I got my linguine noodles. Semolina make her scream. I'm such a freaking idiot. Semolina make her scream. But yeah, so using a soup as dip is the best way to stress. I probably spend about $7 a day in food. I mean, unless I go out or whatever. But yeah, because I don't. And obviously, I'm not fat. So I'm kind of lucky. I get filled quick, get a lot of energy. Things suck you up. You're going to Olive Garden later? Endless breadsticks? You need a pasta cutter thing. Yeah, you would, yeah. What was your first video? I don't even remember. Yeah, a knife. Yeah, you can use a knife. You can use a knife. And really talented people can do the slam method. Mm. You learn how to ride a four-wheeler? Better than a three-wheeler. I've definitely went over the handlebars a bunch of times. Sounds like a pain in the butt. I have to agree, yeah. Whether I worked on a lot of sets. So Endgame, nice to have. Suicide Squad 2, I did a lot for. Stranger Things, I did a lot for. Guardians 2 and 3, I built the inside of the spaceship, like so that where most of the movie is shot inside their big ass spaceship. A lot. I've done a lot. I know Asians make noodles. Well, I subscribe. Thank you, T2, brother. Nice chatting. Yeah, I'm here every day, brother. I have to be honest with myself. This is the best time of the year. I have to be honest with myself that this was the best time of the year for my kids and family and my friends and my friends and my friends, and to have fun because they're all in school together. I am. Can I try your slam method? I'll get them. Sure. Goktuga likes Asians. You have to save money, have enough fun. I don't have to. Atul. I don't have to save anything. But it makes zero sense to me. Like, what do? If I want to make a bunch of content and get a bunch of time out there making my food, doing my dishes, I'm getting paid to do that, and I could put that back into the community and have a place where a bunch of people can talk about cool shit, make jokes, and hang out, and learn stuff, rather than just be like, "Hey, DoorDash, can you give me some free?" You know, what's that do for you? So yeah, I'm not giving. So yeah, but I save But yes, I save a lot of money having, and I don't buy eggs. I don't pay for my lawn mowed. My chickens eat the leaves and grass and mosquitoes and whatnot. I have plenty of neighbors come and grab eggs, grab what they want. The kids can learn about chickens from neighbor. And so neighbors help you with whatever you need. When anything needs to be fixed around the neighborhood, I get called, and I'll do like a $10,000 job for like $500. Like I just charge them labor, and it's like, so it's very easy to bring money in. So yeah, but having a farm absolutely saves money. It's not as hard as it seems, because when they talk about farming being difficult, they're talking about if you've got like 20, 40, 100 acres. If you've got 1 acre, it's simple. You're spending about 20 minutes a day on it. Oh, welcome to the coop. That could have been also brother A-Pat. And dirt bikes are fun. We like you too, Shiraz. It was 10 months ago. It's longer ago than that. I almost forgot I'm Asian. Hey, Marcella. What's up, Mohammed? Thank you, Charlie. I have no idea how you can. I have no idea how you can do it, but but you have to be. Hold on. I have no idea how you can do it, but you have to be able to get the job to have no problem with that, because I don't know how would do that. I don't have to say that. I have nothing to say that. Understood. 100%. Thank you, William, my brother. Yeah, don't time out 6, 7 guys. They're just young. You could just delete it. Don't time them out. What kind of community? So I want this to be like a bar and like a school. You can learn whatever you want. You can hang out with people, learn about life, love, freaking science, astronauts, freaking people, chickens, anything. Like what you would, like how community schools used to be. Joe Biden 2026. 1 minute is us. Ain't happening. I can't do it. It's not possible at all. What color is Pikachu? He's purple. Yeah, brother. Hey, Jizzle, brother. No, you can't. I said 3 days, not 3 minutes. Can I be mod now? That's it. Georgia, Georgia on my mind. Oh my God, Bill Nye is the Science Guy, the biggest fan. Thanks, Gator, Rip Killer, brother. First rule was not talk about the rules. Yeah, we don't memorize. Then about an hour, I don't watch football. How many mods does it take to F things up? We'll probably find out. The fentanyl got you're moving like a claymation action figure. Dude, I think fentanyl does the opposite, dude. You have to do what did BSAP do? Brother, rules or don't talk about the rules of some crazy stuff, brother. You gotta see the movie. Yeah, I'll be on the PC in just a little bit. I'll probably have a bit of battery left. Yeah, cool. I gotta go check for eggs for the chickens. I agree. Bill, you got me screaming, crying business. Hey, brother, Gator, I'm glad I can help you, brother. I'll time you out. The problem is moderators can't time out moderators. Andy swung the hammer. Yeah, all right, Andrew. All right, let's do this. First, here are my plants, and here are my plants, and here are my plants, and here are my plants, here are my plants, and here are my plants, and here are my plants, and here are my plants. Oh, and here are my plants, and there's some of my plants. There's some more plants. Oh, and there's some plants over here, some plants over here, some plants over here. And just in case you're cooking and you need some onions or some garlic, I got some plants over here, here, and here, and here, and then something pretty to look at. Reminds me of a woman. All right. I subbed to bribe $8 million, Bob. If you send $8 million, if you send $500, I'll make you a mod for 5 minutes. Where's the devil? I don't smoke, dude. I don't do anything anymore. What up, 3-Mit? Do you have a cut? I'm in Georgia. Yeah, do you have a second floor? Yeah. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me figure this out real quick. All right. We'll go back here. Oh, there's some more plants. Here's some flowers. You got to keep it pretty for when the ladies come by. Okay. All right. Then we're going to do this. Man, it's getting chilly. Okay. Let's see. Nope. I hear you, chickens. Okay. Now. All right, what'd I miss? Say, I'm in Georgia. No devils. I don't smoke no weed. Don't tell her, Richard. What's the hardest drug you took ever? I'm sure you can guess. Okay, let's see. All right, so we got the farm. This is my hand dug well. There used to be a wet spot in the ground all the time here, so I just dug down until I hit bedrock, and now I pump the water up into those areas over here. Here's the garlic and the onions. The hydroponic set up, but it's cold now. It's too cold, so there's no water in the hydroponic system. This will be onions, sweet potatoes, and these are my peppers that are shriveled up, sun-dried. Onions. I'm in Georgia. Yeah, I'm in Georgia. Just about 15 minutes south of Atlanta. This is my compost heaps. This is my big-ass compost area. You can see this is my water storage and the pumps for the well and the water storage. I had a building built here, and then I doubled the size by making a hoop house. And this is the area here. Here's my dune buggy. This area here, this was a swimming pool cover, and somebody threw away their chain link fence, so I put it all together and made a big storage area out of it. Richard's base store, exactly. So then I've got, it's my workshop back there. And then this is a burn pit. You sure there's not children in your bed? I don't have any. I don't have a basement. In Georgia, we most of the times in Georgia we don't have a basement because we're so close to the water table, and there's a lot of clay, so we don't dig down low. We uh, just flatten out an area, grade it, and then put a slab down. So there's just a slab. There's no basement. This is the chickens area. Bro got 5 million power. Rise of Kingdoms. Yes, I have a wood chipper. I have a wood chipper. I have a couple. This is a pressure washer under here and 2 lawn mowers. You don't know what that is. Let's see. Noise. You didn't deny having children locked up. No, I don't have children locked up. Everything's free to go. Yeah, there's my wood chipper. So there's no children anymore. I can do this. This is my welder. And my tools. Chainsaw. He eats wood chips for breakfast. What up, Space Cow? Yeah, they gone. They gone. So what I'll do is I have a automatic leaf collector. I just drive it around, then it picks up leaves, and then I dump them here into a pile, and then I shred them into mulch. And then that gets mixed with all of the food scraps. And here's the automatic rake right here. There's an automatic watering system also. So this rake sweeps around and throws leaves into this. I have a video about it. All right. We got to go check for eggs real quick. Out. Let's see. More plant. Big old freaking whack-a-doodle. More plants. Big old sun. Big old sun. Big sun. Let's see. Okay. Ice cream chest. Homemade ice cream. Greenhouse. 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 Radio flyer. Oh, geez. Alicia, do you have a pond? No. I got eggs. And this is where they hang out at night, and this is other nesting areas. Okay. Make sure that the raccoons can't get in here. Space Cow, do you recall anything related to... Hold on, ladies. Hold on. I got you. I got you. My apologies. My apologies. All right. This is all... I built this. I got you. I got you, ladies. Chill out. Microeconomics. Okay. Whoa, girl. Whoa. I hear you. Sorry. Sorry. Go, come on. Get you some. Get you some. Sounds like Minecraft in your yard. You want to come out here? What you doing? Come on. Come on, girl. Get out the way. Okay. Here, I'll get you some, girls. Here. And then they're like, no, I don't want you having any of that. I'm going to come over here and steal yours. Everybody gets some for you, some for you, some for you. The way he uses one finger to open the door is funny. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. I can go this way. Chickens. We got the mule. Georgia. You got to put the pole in the hole. Put the pole in the hole. There we go. And we got a magnet on it so it'll stick to here, but I freaking broke it. So it don't work. All right, that's the tour. Who's breaking here? Georgia. Oof. Bro, what texture pack did you use? Yeah. No. It's. I ended up putting a latch on the top of it because it was it was magnet tape, so it had an adhesive on the back of it. But the oh shit! I almost sat down with eggs in my pocket. That'd have been bad. You gotta remember about that. The thingamajig. Stop the cap and show us the goods. Everybody wants to see my goods. I forgot what I was talking about. What'd you say? Right. So so the when the wood got wet, the magnet tape came away from the wooden pole, and so I stapled through it, and that worked for a while, but then it just got all whacked. It was crap. I just thought it'd be a cool way to do it. The pole in the hole good is what he went to me. The thingamajig. Yeah, I don't know why I say such things. Interesting life, though. I tell you what, it's interesting. Like I can see why, what do they call them? Old cat ladies or whatever they're called. Like I can understand why single people get a lot of pets, and I think it kind of looks like Howard Stern. So people used to tell me that too back in the day. When Private Parts, that movie Private Parts came out, I got that a whole lot. Howard Stern from Temu. Not the spectacle brownies. Yeah, I saw them from Temu. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so you should always have your assets work for you. If you're going to buy and raise chickens, they should do something for you. That's the thing about people that own like 50 cats. You're only spending money on the cats. And they're not, they're giving you emotional labor, blah, 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 blah. That's just bullcrap. Well, how does it do your bottom line? And it's just like people get lonely, then they get a cat, and then they get used to the cat, and the cat don't like them, so they get another cat, and then the two cats don't like each other, and there's chaos around them. It's just crazy. From Temu. Look at the top comment I said. Look up. Hold on, what? You need it? You talk about the texture pack? The way I used my finger to open the door was funny. What texture pack? I thought that was funny. It do look like Howard Stern. I like brownies. Yes, you got to have balance. Listen, you got to have a balance. The difference between a consumer and a creator, somebody that creates their environment for them is a much better place. If you can look around and see, oh, I bought that, I bought that, I bought that, it doesn't really do anything for your well-being. I just had a coffee enema. Have you ever had a coffee enema? Kenna, please tell me you actually just had one because I want to talk about it. Do you recall the difference between micro and macroeconomics? I don't. I can imagine what it is, but I don't know the definition of micro and macroeconomics. Why don't you tell us, Space Cowboy? And so, do you know that the French used to do nicotine, like tobacco enemas also? Yes, you really did? Tell me about it. And I guess you're cooked. What do you mean? I got Google. Kenamaro. But yeah, enemas are weird things, dude. Anyway, yeah. We'll talk about it on the adult stream. Yeah, they're definitely weird. But tell us about micro and macroeconomics. Oh, you know what I need to do also? Oh. All right, let's go back to the studio. I got some names I got to put up. Who all subscribed already? Who I didn't put on the wall? Well, I get on the ladder. I'm going to try to do it all at once. If you guys are still, guys and girls and people are still there. All right, let's see if I can't break this. Where am I at? Okay, 50%. Wow. I tell you what, I want to tell you something. Whoever's got Androids, turn on Battery Saver. I've been streaming all this time, a couple of hours now, and I've still got 69% battery left, which is crazy. Spell it Cooper, C-O-O-P. Oh, spell it correctly? Cooper, C-O-O-P-E-R. Okay, let me get my unit off of there. Let me get my projector. All right. Okay, let's do this. Let's do up here. You can see. Let me get this out of my way. Let me grab my marker. Georgia. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Where am I going to put you? I'm going to put you over there, right above Alita. Right above Allison. I'll put Alicia. Do I already got you? Yeah, I got. I don't have Alicia. I think I have Alicia on here somewhere, right over here. Alicia's right here. Alicia, I got you right here. Oh, I know it's backwards. Right there, Alicia. And I think I got. Yes, you've been subbed. I got you. I'll put you up here, brother. I'll put you up here. Let me put you right over there. So I got. So what do you want me to put, Mr. Red? MR Red Caps, and then Cooper, C-O-O-P-E-R. Okay, APAT. Cooper, Mr. Red Pat. All right, now great. I still got to freaking climb down. See what I'm saying? Cooper, Mr. Red Pat, Mr. Red Caps. All right. Mr. Red, good enough. All right, got you, brother. Dadgummit, not my banner again. Hey, A-Pat. I sub as Jacob. Please, people. Jacob, J-A-C-O-B. Jacob. Okay. What else did I miss? Got Cooper. Okay, A-Pat. I got that. Okay. All right. I got Marcella. All right, I got Marcella. Yeah, she got a mod. She's a girl. She wanted to post. She wanted to post links. Oops. Don't look at that. There we go. You can look at it if you want. It's my Minecraft server. And oh, there's my soldering station right there. My hot air rework station is right there. Do you recall Giffen Goods? No, Giffen Goods. All right. Oh, it's hot in here. It's hot in here, boy. Okay. All right, and let me see. I think I should be able to do this too. Let me see. Gift. Oh, I can't gift from here. Let me do it from here. All right. So what Marcellus send here? Bang, 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 bang. Bro's got the Epstein files on that computer, right? Hush. Hush, 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 hush. Don't get me in trouble. Okay, where was I? All right, let's go back to YouTube. YouTube. This freaking guys. I'll view your channel. That's me. What? Oh, it's muted. Okay, that's probably fine. That's why. All right. Why is it muted? There we go. What? 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 Uh-oh. I broke something. All right, let's see what you got here. Let's pause that. Yogi posted on this, Marcella posted on.
This is how old I was when I started working, and now my kids have only ever flown first class. I grew up in a notorious doomsday
Children of God.
Children of God. And by the time I was this age, it was my job to stand on street corners with a bucket asking people for change or selling balloon animals for $1 at Walmart. After I escaped at age 13, it was just a scramble to make rent every single month all the way up until I was 27. No matter what I did, I just couldn't break out of that poverty cycle. Just give it $10, honey. After my fiance passed and I was forced into the world of spiritual entrepreneurship, I just could not support myself. All those years of scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset doesn't go away on accident.
No.
When I realized that it was the imbalance of faith and works,
Exactly.
and my
100%.
mindset
100%.
keeping me stuck, set out to teach everyone I could how to break this. You might be the one.
Yeah, fuck a master class. That's full of shit. So that's called emotional manipulation, which she learned from her parents. She's okay, you can't feed yourself, but you got $20,000 of tattoos all over your body. So there's $20,000 that could have went for food, and now she's selling a master class. So just because she said something true, faith and works will give you a purpose. She still pulled back to, how can I make money off of this? She could have gone to any church group, and they would have put her to work, and she would have gotten paid through the tithings of the church. But she wants to do it on her own because she thinks she sees someone else. These people are emotional manipulators. She's still. And the thing is, the child of God name, that's completely for manipulation also. Somebody reads the Bible and says, oh, I'm a child of God. Let me join other children of God. And then, hey, I need you to go out there. No, that's not the way you do it. This is still freaking whack. Yes, Peyton, brother, I remember you. Yeah. I don't go Giffen Goods. Let's talk proxy talk. Corporate promoters, sellers, sponsors, business owners, slave owners. What do you want to talk about? I got you all about it. Oh, no, whatever you want to know, Chad. Whatever you want to know, or whatever you want to teach. Go ahead. The world is absolute. Hey, fish sticks. Thank you, brother. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, and this kind of stuff. Listen. If you see people talking about not having money for food or to make rent, but they obviously are very obese, so they're spending thousands of dollars a month on food that they could go, or they have tens of thousands of dollars in tattoos. I like tattoos. I like tattooed women. I like untattooed women. But a tattooed beggar is very odd. And a tattooed beggar that uses their past and to teach a master class. What makes you a master? To teach a master class that I begged and I did everything I was good until I left my cult? You're crazy. You're freaking nuts. And I bet you, okay, hold on. And an OnlyFans. Okay, there you go. The finale boss is not giving an F if I got the shit. I have 0 tattoos. All right, good. Right, and listen, let's talk about Venezuelan oil, huh? We're about to be using a lot of it, apparently. Oh, jeez. Yeah, and see the emotional manipulation. Sometimes I start yelling a whole lot, but look at this freaking. Let me make sure I got my wackadoodle going here. Wow, wow, wow. Oops, broke it. Stop. Stop. Okay, so look at this. Look at the marketing. Stop these broke ass behaviors now. What you did? What? Join my master class. Learn how to get me more tattoos. Yeah, this chick is freaking nuts. Yeah, I'll be on the Minecraft server a little bit, Jude. Probably a couple hours. Probably about 3 hours, honestly. Detainment, announcement, carry gun, get arrested, take to this station, get you and your weapon properties, get released, return to check present. Hey. Maduro is on it. Yeah, he's on his way. Yep. He's on his way. He's on his way to 7. I don't know if it's a 757 or not. I didn't see that. Let's talk gift and goods. All right, hold on. Let me see. Hold on one second. Bam, bam. Somebody posted some. Hold on. Okay.
Formed by.
All right. Marcella, I'll save that. We'll watch it when I switch over to the computer so we can all watch it together because it's long. All right. Sorry, I was reading the comment. Sorry. Okay. Yes, Chad, brother, listen. People are easy. Human nature is easy. When you can take something out of human nature and then sell it back to people or profit off of the people, we know how people act. We know how people act when they're scared. People around you are killing each other, so you get a gun. But then how can you make as much money off of this person that has this gun? And there you go. Carry a gun, get arrested, get taken to the station. But what you didn't add there is fear for your life. Carry a gun, get arrested, yada. So right, the fear is the beginning. The fear is it. Property. What up, internet watcher? What's going on, Scott, brother? Hey. Okay. How much could wood? A lot of wood. Have you ever played Brick Rigs? Never heard of it. What's Brick Rigs? Shana. Happy something. Welcome back, Shana. My hero is Jesus. Mine also, my friend. Great guy. He happens to be God by chance, so he better be great. Prove to me that he's not, and then we'll have a conversation. Fear isn't in my water. Listen, the least fearful people on the planet are people that are away from me, that are there with their families just built up. You don't know that the asteroid's coming until it hits. The fear is wackadoodle because they go, oh, asteroid, give us trillions of dollars. We stopped the asteroid. Show me. Well, in this animation, this was coming towards us. And then this animation shows me. Yeah, it's all wackadoodle. No, neither is mine, my brother. 1970? Yeah, my I didn't get saved until 2022. Well, I was baptized in 78, 79. You look like somebody that lives with their mom joking. Hey, bro, listen. Live with your parents until you get married. Do not spend money. Do not spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to be cool and get out of your mom's house. Stay with your parents. You should play Brick Rigs. I'm not going to play it right now, brother, but I'll put it on my list. Right now, I'm overwhelmed with Minecraft. I'm running a server, running a stream, but I definitely will, Jude. I promise. We're brothers in Christ. Yes, sir, Mark. What's your shirt? What do you mean, Shane? That's Captain America. I forgot what I was doing. I had some idea, and I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, that was like so. This is their mom. Entertainment announcement. Right. Absolutely, I agree. Okay, I think Yogi posted something. Okay, here.
In the urban landscape.
Jesus. Tweaker geographic. Okay.
The Tweaker White House appears, a cardboard citadel.
Holy shit.
Sovereignty. Tweaker minions patrol outside, keeping potential intruders out and its leader protected.
Dude, that's absolutely crazy. I thought that was AI. Hold on.
In the urban landscape.
Holy
Tweaker
crap.
appears,
He just rolled. So that was the dude rolling his window down. I thought it was AI doing a swipe. Here, this is the top of his window right here, and then he's rolling it down. That's why that transition happened.
A cardboard citadel of defiant sovereignty. Tweaker minions.
Dude, that's freaking so awesome.
Keeping potential intruders out and its leader protected.
Yeah, let's see. What was the question here? Okay, let's see. I'm at Troll Central on Wheels. I got married at 51. We're 10 years in. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. All right, class, I have a question. If you have a question, you have to make it for him. Do you recall? Okay, am I a Trump fan? I am a fan of any Listen, I love and hate everyone. I can love Biden actions and Trump actions that benefit me and my family. Right now, I'm more of a fan of Trump than not a fan of Trump. But I'm also not a fan of Trump. The problem is people are stupid and they can't understand that. They can't understand that you can worship and love someone that died for your country and hate the fact that they stole from this or that. Two things can be true at the same time. Absolutely. I am a fan that he's stopping fentanyl from coming into the country. Very big. I lost a lot of friends to it. A lot of bandmates and friends. I don't know. Same thing about Israel. Same thing about Gaza. Same thing about like the kick-ass. Like this is what I don't like about Gaza protesters. They don't talk about how kick-ass the shopping malls are in Gaza. But the children, what children? What children? The children in the shopping malls? Gaza shopping mall. Gaza. Gaza shopping mall images. Oh, please, don't bomb my shopping mall. The children are starving. Everything's exploded. No, people are morons. People are so stupid because they see people outside with pre-printed signs that say save the children of Gaza, and they show some wackadoo with a QR code printed on their save the Gaza children. Yeah, whatever. You got people are dumb. My older brother died from fentanyl 3 years ago. Damn. I'm not going to Mexico because the cartel, brother. Hey, I'm right there with you. I'd love to visit Mexico, but yeah, absolutely. I thought you were in jail. No, I got out. I made it out. Maryland, 1984 and 84. Oh, that's your birth year. I was thinking of Marilyn Manson. I was like, she wasn't alive. Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Monroe. Gaza footage. Does that look like does that look like they're having a bad time? Palestinian elites. Does that look like they're having a bad time in Palestine? Big ass party. Does that look like it? No. They're scammers. You're getting scammed. Just because people have the internet.com and it can show somebody that's whacked out on whatever and they show some place that's been scheduled for destruction or a place that some crazy ass blew up. Remember, we could take footage from 9/11 when the towers fell, and dude, you could go to China and China has ads to donate for poor white kids in America, and they get idiots in China that donate, and then these companies and people, look at this, watch this, watch. Look, I'm not joking. Let me see if I can find it. Let's say Chinese asking for donations for poor white children. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. What do they call those things? Chinese looking for donations to help Americans. Here it is. Feed America's children. Hold on. So this is the same bullshit you see for all other countries because you people are stupid and you don't look anything up.
在这个国家，尽管食品供应过剩，却仍有4900万美国人在挨饿。 许多人无力负担。
Look at this. This is somewhere
生活品质。
poor white kid ain't got no food in America. China, let's help America. More people struggle to afford food in America than China. So it's Chinese propaganda. It's Chinese propaganda telling you that China's better than America, just like there's American propaganda that tells you America's better than China. And you idiots don't look anything up. You start sending your money away. The mall pictures from Los Angeles. Check the satellite images. Brother, listen. You don't think there's war zones in America? You don't think there's war zones in America right now? But we had Venezuelan gangs taking over. It depends where you film from. It's not all people want money. The reason you see things is because people want to tell you where to put your dollars, and everybody does it. But what I'm saying is, even though they have problems, the money's not going to go there. The money's going to go to the people that start the donations, that start the sponsorships. It's not going to go to the people on the ground. I thought you were a joke. Good job. And the people in Gaza don't want to move. Right. Listen, people choose their futures. The mall pictures of Los Angeles. Space Cowboy. My older brother was 4 years older than me and went off the rails, and my parents kicked him out after he turned 20. White children are wealthy beyond the troubles. Right. Yes. Right. There's right. Exactly. White children are so wealthy that we want to be wealthy like them. So give us money. So you think, and that's the thing is that propaganda. One of the reasons, if you look on my Discord, one of the reasons I started this channel was to teach kids what propaganda is, because I helped make it. And so I wanted people to know that this stuff is bullshit. Save your money for you and your family. Get you and your family straight first before you worry about any community, black, Libiquita, white, anybody. Get your family and yourself straight first, and then worry about giving money away. The couple of miles of Gaza, but Joe, we're not Gaza. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that it's a poor country. Let's talk about you today. Sir, you're planning on having you are planning on having kids. Yes, I plan on having kids. Yes. Copyism. I don't know what copyism is. Talk to me, my friend. What's copyism? Listen, the biggest problem in every nation is people care more about causes than their own families. Plain and simple. Done and done. If everybody got their own shit straight, but so many people want people like you got brothers that are drug addicts and this and that, but you want to put on a fin that, oh, I'm going to go march with this for whatever cause. So people think that, oh, everything's so great that they have extra time to go promote on X and whatnot. Yeah, it's called, yeah. You're ignoring my question, but you can't answer. I didn't see it, my friend. What was your question? IV clip. Up. Why can't you just repeat it, brother? It's a lot of things so it's not a genocide. I don't know, and I don't care. I don't know, and I don't care. Let them deal with their shit. I got shit to deal with. Do you care? Do you care that if you care so much that you're gonna put your money where your mouth is, go get me some footage. Why is our country sending our taxpayer money to a foreign country? And that's what I'm saying not to do. I'm saying let's take care of our family first, then help everybody with our excess. We are in debt. Okay, it was painful. It was painful. It was painful. Hold on. It was painful, and the government turns you into a super soldier. Captain America. Yes. It was painful. It affects you. How? How does it affect me? But how does it affect me? You tell me how it affects me. Listen, I've worked for the movie industry. I've made propaganda. You don't know what you're talking about. Unless you go there, you're not helping shit. You're helping people that raise money for over there, that pocket the money. And I know this. You don't. Go there and show me. You go there and help. And then you tell me how it is. I don't want to hear your propaganda bullshit. And you say, oh, we got to worry about this. What's going on in your backyard? What's going on in your bedroom? Straighten that out. It doesn't affect me, and it doesn't affect you. What's up, Eli? Right, it's not worth it. Listen, People have rough lives and they don't deal with their own lives first and they choose other things to look at. None of that matters until everything is good where you're at. No cussing. My apologies. Yeah, listen, and that's the thing. Life gets rough. Life gets rough. The problem is people don't see themselves as human anymore. You see themselves as problems to be fixed. Most people cause their own problems. Y'all got to stop being rude and weird. Yeah. What movie industry? I work here in Atlanta, top notch. I worked mainly with Disney. I did a lot of. What's up, sir? Yeah, like you Republicans are freaking weird. You're wackadoodle. You Democrats are nuttier than squirrel turds. You guys got to take care of your own stuff. You got to join a group because you don't know what to do and you want people to tell you what to do. Sit down with a pencil and paper and say how you can make your life and your family's life better. I know nothing about Israel except for what I've read in the Bible. I got no idea what their government's doing. Their governments are probably trash hole pieces of shit, just like our governments. So what do you want me to do? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make a place on the internet where we don't have to worry about that. And while these people kill each other and blow themselves up over whatever they believe is true, when that dust settles, we can have a party. But I don't care about none of that. I don't care, and you shouldn't either. If it affects your life, like where you're saying, oh my God, my door won't open, I can't get out, I can't put food in my mouth because Gaza. Well, then go to Gaza and get your damn food. I'll spend my money. Any controversy? A lot of controversies in Disney. Yeah. Lots of controversies in Disney. Richard for president. I agree. I think I might do this. Disney's got a lot of controversies. Okay, so have you heard about the snorkeling team, the snorkeling school that Disney did that sent kids to Epstein Island? That's crazy. That's crazy shit there. Like that's stuff we should be worrying about. Let's clean Disney up before we clean Gaza up. This shit's in our backyard. You got pedophiles messing with kids and stuff, hacking kids up, and you're worried about Gaza. Something you wouldn't even know about if it wasn't for the internet. And so if somebody crawls to my door in a trail of blood, says, help me, I'm going to help that person. Gaza, Israeli, Muslim, Christian, whatever, because they're a human. I don't give a shit that they're Gaza or whatever, Palestinian. I don't care. They're human. And the problem is, listen, they've got the money and the cameras to make the advertisements. They could have food. Sell your $1,000 iPhone. A sandwich is like 7 cents. They'd be able to feed the town for a month. But nobody thinks about this stuff. How did those advertisements get to you? CNN? X? Yeah, it's just crazy. And people are like, hey, so dude, how did they print the QR code and said, please help my starving children? How much did it cost for you to print that? And how much does it cost for the account to collect the money that's being donated? And what are you doing with the money? Because really, $100,000 would feed that whole country for like a month. And we're sending billions? I've got freaking 8 chickens that cost negative money to raise, and I get 8 eggs every day. They could all be doing that, and they're not. Because you're sending them money. And they're now Palestinian elites, just like there's American elites, because you freaking guys are nuts. Because you're crazy. Because you don't have the strength to fix and face your own problems, so you want to face other people's problems because you think you're better than them. Yeah, fix your own family first. Then work on your city, then your state, then your country, then other countries. Systems make us 100%, Gawktug, 100%. People want attention is so addictive that people want to be seen on the internet doing the right thing while they're hiding their shitty stained underwear that have been sitting under their bed for 7 months. You haven't even done that yet. You want to go save a country? Your chickens produce brown. Yes, brown, white, and tan. Like, yeah. No nonsense. Who has Captain America, North Koreans? Captain Kim. No way. They do have a Captain Kim, don't they? They probably do. Like I'm $120,000 in debt because I went to college to learn how to do freaking handstand shoe tying and shit. And then you want to send more money. It's crazy. Crazy. But these girls think she'd kiss me on my butthole if I sent $100,000 to Gaza. Get your priorities. Agreed. Listen, you get a bunch of atheists and agnostics that are talking about saving other people for a religious war. You don't even believe in God, and you want to send your money to help somebody. That's crazy. That's right. That made me laugh. So, hey, thank you, no nonsense. That made me so. Thank you, my friend. I got a big old wall of names. I'll put you in there once we get back in there. Sorry. Sometimes I get emotionally animated. My bad. Let's see. Still has a brown eye though. Which one? Which brown eye are we talking about? What are you people on dope? Jag, I'm about to ban your ass. I'll get there when I get there. You start telling me what to do, there's gonna be problems. Let's see. Look at these freaking. Look at these. Look at this. What about Gaza? I got flowers. And I grew. I'm sorry. I just want to fly. Don't we all? I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about you every night and day. I think Jaguar is gay. Sorry. Hey, what's up, Chloe? How are you, Adriana? But yes, they are. They are beautiful. And they're real. They're about to die out here. I gotta take them inside. I believe I can. You got me singing freaking wackadoodle stuff. I believe I can fly. YMC. What do you think about Karl Marx? I read his stuff. I think I mean, he's got some good ideas, but he's also got a lot of psychopathic ideas, just like frickin' Biden, just like Trump. Listen, none of these people are perfect. The problem with saying I want to do X, Y, or Z is that's the biggest mistake. Stop being a Republican. Stop being a Democrat. Start being a person. What means what to you? If a Republican does it, vote for them. If a Democrat does it, vote for them. Don't let any of these parties know they've got your vote, no matter what they do. Would you bleach that hair for 10 grand? No. You should make a live music while streaming. I plan on doing that. Yeah, he was definitely psychotic. Definitely. Listen. If your main point on this planet is for the best for you and your family, that's what you should work on. Not what's the best for some wackadoodle country or other state or whatever. What's going on in your neck of the woods, and how can you make that the best? If a Democrat comes with good ideas, vote for them. If a Republican comes with good ideas, vote for them. Stop letting these wacky ass people that just want power change their minds and say, well, but I'm a Democrat, blue no matter who. I'm a red Republican, red no matter what. No. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole, and you're not getting my vote. Exactly. I'd vote for Trump. I didn't last time. I'd do it this time, though. How about Kashkins? Brother, Chad, I don't even know what that is. Kaczynskis. Oh, okay. Kaczynskis. Oh, okay, yes, okay, yeah. There you go again. Dude's got some good ideas. Dude's a psychopath, just like Karl Marx. Trump's a joke, but yeah, and he also tells jokes, and he's also got good ideas and bad ideas. And you're trying to say Kamala Harris ain't a joke? They're both jokes. 43 legs for the stream. Joke. Yeah, I understand. No, Trump is a joke. Kamala's a joke. Biden was a joke. But yeah, but that's the thing. But which one has anything to let this? Which one is going to make your family better? People start thinking about other people because they know they can't clean up their own houses. So they say, "Oh well, Trump's going to take care of Afghanistan. Biden's going to take care of Ukraine." Who's taking care of your babies? Oh, what I missed? Too clear. It's the lesser. Right. I agree. Right, the lesser of both evils. Right, exactly. Who at the end? Listen, they're not the king. Listen, and I. You know what? I remember I was about the whole king, no kings thing. I tell you what, you give me a good king, and I'll take a king. What's wrong? I don't care if that you're. What if you're an awesome king? What if you're a kick-ass king? You say no, because you're a king. No, you're an idiot. Republican or Democrat, you're a moron. If the king is kick-ass, then get a king. I met Kaczynski in the California penal system. I want to talk to you, brother. They wouldn't let us vote if it mattered. Bill Nye, what's up? What up, Big Dip? I read his manifesto. I read it back when he got arrested when they first published it in the handwritten thing. That's right, exactly. That's what's important. Understanding that Jesus is the king, your family is the church. Take care of your family. Don't worry about wackadoodles that are just. If they've got, listen, it costs a lot of money to get stuff on the news. The people that need $1 million spent more than that to get it on the news. So it's a good freaking aristocracy. He's way better than bad democracy, right? And here's the problem. I hate liars. I hated the whole Kamala Harris save our democracy. We're not a democracy. So she's just lying to everybody saying we're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic. There's no democracy to save because we're not a democracy. We're just idiots and we believe what assholes tell us. That's Jesus, my king, right? We need age limits on politicians. Agreed. We need age limits on politicians. Absolutely. Medalist and Midas. King Midas, right? Yeah. Yes, we are a constitutional republic. And you just get lied to. Save our democracy. Trump's going to ruin our democracy. We're not a democracy. So tell me how that's going to happen. That's what it said on my script. Imagine his browser history. I'll show you my browser history. My browser history is your guys. Whatever you guys tell me to search, I got it. But brother Chihuahua, Dele Chihuahua, I'll gladly show everybody. You have eyes to see and ears to hear. The world just seems whack. I gotta go. Hope you have a good day, brother. Sorry, no nonsense. We got Yeah, not me. Not at all. I'd protect more children than freaking a deadly Chihuahua. No, I know, brother. Listen, I know. We joke around. I know. No, I don't. PDF file. Yeah, you wish. You wish you could get rid of me that easily. My life's an open book. My life's an open book. Absolutely. Anybody wants to know anything about me? Criminal history, frickin' what kind of drugs I did, who I slept with. Let's go. I'm frickin' absolutely. I don't date anybody, let alone children, until I'm ready to get married. Red and blue, I'm orange. Bam, there you go. Exactly. And I tell you right, today, right now, regardless of how emotional I and other people got over no Trump, I'm mature enough to realize that we're on the right track now. And the thing is, I think so many people think of right now, Trump's gonna ruin it. What's he gonna ruin it for 4 years? And then what? And then a Democrat's gonna come in and ruin it in their way, and then another Republican's gonna ruin it in their way. So the problem is, you're my neighbor, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, and we got to live together. And just because no king, who cares? A good king's a good king. The problem is, people try to say these groups are just bad, or these groups are just good. If you're this, you're good. But remember, there can be bad straight people and bad gay people and bad trans people, and there can be good. Not just because most people are stupid, whether they're Republican or Democrat. They don't know what they're talking about. Trump will get rid of IRS and bring the old republic. That would be great. Well, he did fire 86,000 IRS people. Let's talk about politics, availability, and time in the modern day Titans. having been in the industry that makes what you guys see and hear for those ultra wealthy people to plan 10 years in the future. And this is the thing. They know what they're saying for changes that will affect them positively in 10 years. And you get a bunch of people that are worried about right now. Watermelon. Watermelon. Trump. What's up, Phil? Feldgendemar. Oh, jeez, dude, that's an interesting name. Feldgendemar. That's a freaking cool name, dude. Some people blindly follow because people are easily manipulated and tricked by repeated misinformation. Yeah, agreed. 100% agreed. No, right. Because the thing is, we've got a government set up to not allow anybody to ruin it directly. But the people that want power will lie to you and say he's going to destroy the democracy that we don't have. And that's what pisses me off. That's what really turned me off of Democrats this season. I used to be all about, I'm a classic liberal, but I'm definitely, the way that the Democrats got hijacked is definitely pushing me more conservative. Yeah, no, I don't mean they're bad either. Am I single? Of course I'm single. Do you see how I talk, Abby? I'm in Georgia. Take 40 years off from them. What? Well, what I miss, Chad? What I miss? Let's talk about the positively about the Day of Titans. Oh, take 40. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Right now, I'm leaning more towards yes than no, just because of what happened in the past couple of days. I used to be anti, but my mind has been changed. We're talking about anything and everything we want to. State propaganda, exactly. If you guys look on my Discord, you'll see the reason I made this channel, the reason I left the movie industry and started YouTube full time was to let kids know what propaganda is. Children are easily swayed. They believe everything they see. You've got to learn how to look things up to find out if you're being lied to or not. Hi, Coke. Hey, that's funny, Chad. I would drive you. I would drive to Jackson, Florida. Would you drive to Jackson, Florida? No. No, Abby. Sorry, girl. I got to stay here. I apologize. You know about the Venezuela bomb? Absolutely, yes. Yeah, I heard about that. And dude, I tell you what, listen, I would lie if I would say I was not impressed, severely impressed with how nobody was killed. Our soldiers went in, was right outside of his house, of Wackadoodle's house. As soon as the diversions hit, they came in. They had Yamalama and his wife in custody. No dead people. Didn't kill his security detail, and took him back. Listen, that was impressive. We've got some seriously talented people making sure we don't eat shit. We've got some severely talented people out here making sure that we can argue on the internet about Democrat or Republican without people coming here and slicing our throats. We've got to be a little more grateful for what people did for us. You're white or black, don't matter where I'm a little bit of each, baby. What up, Muhammad? They did kill us. Oh, they did kill us security. Okay. Doesn't change my mind. That's unfortunate. And this was bound to happen, and I'll tell you why. The Dominion voting machines, this is what happened, okay? Not a Republican, not a Democrat. Don't care about how you feel about which way you wipe your butt, front to back or back to front. I don't care anything about that. The head of the Venezuelan CIA got arrested. He was going to get 7 billion years in jail. He started speaking. He started singing like a bird. And it's all published. He published everything. He actually didn't send the letter to the president. He sent the letter to the Dallas Tribune newspaper. And he said, we've been rigging your elections. We've been using drug sales to fund your politicians, whoever, Republican or Democrat, that wanted to win, whoever gave us money. They would put the Dominion voting machines in the areas, like if they wanted a Democrat to win, they would put the Dominion voting machines in Republican areas. Then they would float the vote there. If they wanted a Republican to win, they put the voting machines in the Democrat area, and then they would fluff the numbers so that they would win. So they did it on both sides. So now we're going to go back to, you had fun, kids, children, adults acting like children, playing around with people's lives and people's money, and now daddy is throwing a belt around. Venezuelans are partying like crazy. You talk about women and gays and trans being oppressed in America, you don't know shit from your ass. These people in Venezuela are starving to death. Millions of people have died from not, and they're the richest, one of the richest nations on the planet because of their oil. They're free now, and they're partying like there's no tomorrow. Dominion machines are perfectly fine. Yeah, Venezuela's going to be happy. It was never about the cartels. U.S. needed more oil. I disagree now, and I'll tell you why I disagree, Gawktug. We just started allowing oil to be pumped again in America, digging to start again, and we just found the largest natural oil deposit on the earth, and it's in Texas. So we don't need it. We don't need it. So I'd like to believe it's for oil, but it doesn't seem like it is. I think they made oil artificially scarce by saying we need to save the planet and we need to stop pumping oil. Therefore, we artificially lowered the supply to increase the demand. No, I don't have no friends, Bradley. Not talking the way I do. This is 2 boxes. This is 2 boxes of tinfoil for sure. Will it solve our... Listen, I've done a lot of drugs. I used to be I was a traveling touring musician for years. I've known many creatives. I've known many famous people that done a lot of drugs. The availability of drugs is a little too easy to get. It's a little too easy to get. There needs to be a reissuance of, they need to stop making marijuana so the legalization of marijuana has screwed everything up because illegal weed is still better than legal weed and it's cheaper. So all it did was it allowed the cartels to get more money off of illegal weed because remember, weed's been the same price for the past 50 years. A dime is a dime, $10. How come inflation never affected that, right? So now you go to the dispensary and you pay $70 for a dime of Super Kush, but yeah, and then so you're not going to pay that, and you go to the guy you've always gone to. I don't understand what you're saying, Bradley. You're talking to me. Hello, I have cancer. Would you mind blessing me? My life. I hope you research everything as best you can and find the best way path forward through that. It's just another obstacle in life. Get second and third opinions on everything you do. Make yourself the fourth opinion. And yes, do I believe that? Okay, and what was the point of the Iraqi war then? No. So the Iraqi war was because we already stopped pumping oil in America. We already slowed it down. And remember, George Bush and George Bush Senior, Senior, they were an oil family. They had oil pumps in Texas, so they were making lots of money. So their buddy, who was the vice president, owned every company, Halliburton, that sold napkins, bullets, ass wipe, everything to the military. And so when they went in and destroyed Iraq and took the oil, they still gave the oil to the Iraqi people. But then all the rebuilding, all the reconstruction went to Halliburton. Walter White, yeah. The foe of COVID, personalized for person surveillance. Yeah, we can talk about that too, brother. Hey, Richard. Hey, what's going on? Nom's your name on YouTube. I don't know, brother. I don't know what his name was on YouTube, Stormy. Stormy, one times one is X, so 2 times 2 is X. No, it's 2X. What do you mean? It's not X squared. What? Am I wrong about this? X squared. Yeah. Hold on. All right, I'm just glad. Thank you, Kane. Why was a plant banned anyway? Same thing I've always said. They take something from nature away from us and sell it back to us. Same thing with homogenized milk. They boil the milk. They super steam heat the milk, which destroys the lactase in milk. Lactase counteracts lactose. That's why people get lactose intolerant. And then so they took it out of nature and then they sell it back to you. They sell you the lactase pill for your lactose intolerance. And that's just done over and over again with different stuff. Log face meme ambassador. My favorite Marvel superhero. Definitely not Captain America. I have to think about that. Was your school life ass or very good, dude? I was a musician in school. I owned a small recording studio. The hip hoppers, rappers, punk rockers, rock and rollers, country folks, everybody wanted to record. So I was friends with everybody. My school life was better than most. Was good. You're almost cute. I'm trying. Jace, just give me a couple more days. I'm doing push-ups on my cheeks. Yes, I remember you, Bryce. I remember you from I think it was last week. Did you watch Jordan Peterson? Actually, Alicia here in the chat brings a lot of Jordan Peterson up to me. But I watch everything that comes across my feed as best I can. Things in life aren't as complicated as people that want to profit off of you make them seem. If you can make something, if you can overcomplicate something, then sell the result and then sell the ease of gathering that back to people, you can make a lot of money. If you can tell people, oh, your dog's going to escape from your fence unless you build Super Fence 6000, and then you sell them that and you talk about how difficult it is. And you hype it up. You fear your dog getting run over by a car and kill your neighbor's kids, and you're going to go $7 million. You make it much more complicated than it is. Oh, hold on one second. Oh, sorry about that. What did I miss? My favorite was Iron Man. Am I muted? La 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 la. Never mind. Have the best day ever. Hey, Roman. But yeah, Jordan Peterson. Let me see. Am I muted? I can't tell. This freaking thing's so wackadoodle. MIT live. Nope, that's me. There we go. All right, we're good. Yeah, okay, let's see. Okay, what was Nam's name? Stoney, I don't remember everybody's name. Yeah, we can talk about that too. That freaking shit. Things in life aren't as complicated. If you can make people so confused and make things seem overcomplicated, people will just start sending money for help. Like, oh, what do you mean? I'm gonna die. Yeah, and that's a big problem. Yeah, brother, I heard about that. I've seen Michaela, his daughter, keeps doing updates every week or so about him, but she doesn't say what the issue is. I bet we'll talk about it. Yeah, I think I sometimes wear tinfoil full body suits. Yeah, I think he's a speed bump for progress in other people's livelihoods, and they don't want him around. That shit's so crazy, though. Have a good day, Roman, my friend. Have a good day. I promise I will. But yeah, life isn't as complicated as people make it out to be. And I think a big reason why greed, people have replaced purpose in life with money. And it's all right, Roman, we'll be here. Replaced purpose in life with just getting money. And and they were like, if nothing matters, if everything just goes black when we die, there's nothing nothing to fear after death, no retribution or hell, then a pneumonia, is that what it is? Yeah, that sounds rough. But if there's nothing to worry about, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you hurt. At least you got a lot of money. At least you can buy some, blah, 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 and none of that shit matters. Like, I don't care about none of that. I'm living my freaking. I'm having such a great time. I'm not wealthy at all. I'm very lucky. I've made very good decisions in life with money. I'm broke. I don't have $1,000 in my bank account. I could sell my house and have a bunch of money. But, so I've got assets, but I don't have cash. I ain't loaded by any stretch of the imagination. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you get money, if you just spend it. Money only matters if you make money work for you. What's going on? Hey, Ken from Italy, brother. Hopefully I'll be there next year. Later on this year, I definitely want to check out Italy. My cousin went to Rome a few times. Got a bunch of good pictures. But yeah. Dude. Yeah, man. It's... People chase money because they're sad, and they think by wearing this or that and driving this car that it's going to make them happy, and then they're not happy. So then they think, well, maybe I got to buy more, and then they end up. People don't understand what maintaining wealth is. If I give you $1 million and you go buy a $900,000 car, you didn't think about the $10,000 a month insurance on that car. So in a few months and gas and repairs, you're going to be broke and you're going to be selling that car to pay off the debt. So people don't realize, I'm going to buy a $10 million mansion. Well, you're going to need a service staff and you're going to pay them $100,000 a year each, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And so that's a lot of money. So people don't understand because unless you learn wealth management from your parents, and if they were, it's hard to be rich for the first time. That's why most first time lottery winners and stuff like that go broke, and so many. Like, why do you think NFL and NBA is so willing to give sports players millions of dollars? Because they're going to set them up with a financial advisor that when this guy or girl blows all their money, the money's going to go back into the institutions and the companies around the institutions. They're going to spend all their money, and they know this. So when they give people $100 million and they're broke in 5 years, the NFL's still doing fine because they got most of that money back. XRP. Bro, I used to go to University of Texas, and I learned from Jordan Peterson, and he got fat. Yeah, oh yeah, dude. He's a great guy. Sheldon Cooper shirt. Yeah, he definitely wore this shirt. And I'm in Georgia crying fish. You look like a hippie that put down the pipe and picked up a bunch of books. I would definitely say that's kind of a thing. I never smoked a lot of weed. It made me feel funny, but I definitely dabbled in a bunch of drugs, drinking a lot, absolutely. And yeah, picked up a bunch of books, picked up the Bible first. And that made the biggest difference. I've read a lot of books, science, astrophysics, aerospace, all kinds of stuff. And I tell you what, the way to learn how to learn is through history books. The oldest history book I can get my hands on is the Bible. Whether you're religious or not, just check it out. There's a reason it's banned in 54 countries. Praise God, absolutely, Christopher. Listen, whether God exists or not, the plan and the path that you can be put on trying to find God makes everything better, and you treat people better, and you get treated better. It just makes life easier. What's going on, William? William with an E. Willem Tallberg. What up, Timer? Jesus is Lord. Yes, absolutely. And it's easy. It's easy. The thing is, remember I was talking about people making things more complicated than they are? It's easy to say God did it. And you can say, well, let's spend millions of dollars, and I'm going to say there is no God, so give me to do all this research and say, look, there's fossils, there's this and that, see, there's no God. Okay, well, oops, this was wrong. Give me more money so I can keep searching. And it's just an endless, it's an infinite money glitch. And then you end up finding out, wow, well, comes to find out, I was just a storyteller and I didn't know anything. Bro, I picked up a book called The Peak, The Science of Expertise, and it changed my worldview. Peak, The Science of Expertise. I've never heard of it. I tell you, the Principia is what changed my mind. When I was researching the life, the universe, and everything, I finally got back to Isaac Newton's book Principia, and he says right in there, God created the world, and I want to find out how he did it. So I said, good enough for him. He invented calculus. Yeah, I agree with Cotton Fish. Absolutely. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Peak the science of exercise and expertise. He collects his pension money. And he's having a bunch. The Bible shows the cycle of humankind. Right, exactly. And this is the thing. Everything is cyclical. If you don't know what's happening next, you can't profit off of it spiritually, financially, whatever. Read the Bible, see how humanity works, and then you'll know how to invest because you'll know what's happening next. And every generation, people make the same mistakes and then they find out. So you can know how to invest. But don't worry about getting rich this year. Worry about getting rich in 3 years. Invest this year and then come out. And you can read about the cycles. It's just a book of history and knowledge and ways to live and treat your fellow people. I agree, Christopher. Begin the calculancy. Yeah, but life isn't as complicated as people make it out to be. They want to sell you a product that will uncomplicate your life, but they're the ones that complicated your life. And I think learning in a school is a horrible way to learn. Think about it. The education you're learning in school didn't come from a school. A school didn't teach schools. Well, now they are, but the information that we learned came from observations around us. Then people wrote them down and we read them. I think it's bad to sit there for an hour and learn math and then an hour and learn science. I think you should learn math and science and whatever at grade level at the same time. I don't think that there should be different courses in elementary and junior high. I think it should be like this. When people have math questions, I'll answer a math question and tell them how to do it. But everything's for I can get more money from the government for my board of education if everybody passes the test. So they're teaching people how to pass tests, not how to learn. Biblical events may have occurred, but there are likely normal events that were perceived by miraculous people who didn't know any better. Does it matter? Does it matter, Adam? Who cares? We listen, but those stupid people created the world we're in now. Do you think we know better now? We developed the nuclear bomb in the 40s. So they had the wherewithal to handle radiation and fission and fusion in the 40s. I think we're told they're stupid and we're better, and it's just a superiority complex. I think smart people have always been smart. Brother, calculus was invented in the 1600s, 1650s. And that's calculus. And people still have a problem with that. I don't think it's people that didn't know better. I don't think so. I have to disagree. My only focus, the King's Testament is the one I read, but I had to decipher it, and my interpretation of the Bible was different from others. That's fine. It should be. You shouldn't have someone tell you what it means. As you read through the Bible, your own life experiences make it mean what it needs to mean to you, and that's the way I found it the best. My only focus was on the subject was of bio. I regret it. I wish I paid attention in class more. 2 commandments. The result of that is a peaceful life. Newton got stuck in a problem, so he invented calculus. That's pretty freaking awesome, isn't it? And nobody said, well, hey, what you need is calculus. He said, here's the world in front of me that I'm experiencing, and here's a problem. And then he started saying, how did this work together? They were the geniuses. They don't want us to live a life like Newton to come up with more stuff. They just want to resell his product to us. So if you can keep people stupid, you have a product to sell them, which you can call knowledge. It doesn't matter all that much. Yeah, it makes no difference in the argument, which is whether for or against religious doctrines. Right. If less people die in the end of the day and more people are happy, I don't care. I have to agree with you, brother. Can you give me a shout out for a sub? All right, Jack's too crazy. Yeah, you're his subject, not my friend. You're his subject. Okay, what's up, Matumbe? What's going on, brother? Linus Pauling is an underrated genius. Linus Pauling. Pauling. Help me out, brother. Linus Pauling. Pauling. I'm not sure who that is. Guess my first name, bro. Isaac? Do you remember me? Yes, Stephanie, I remember you. Dude, you're awesome. I subscribe. God bless. God bless, Christopher. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I think, and I try to do everything on this channel. Listen, sometimes we need to learn shit. Sometimes we need truth and no buttered up whatever bullshit. I'll tell you, wait, and I'll give you proofs as best I can off the internet, and help you look things up and whatever. I won't lie to you about politics. I won't tell you to vote for somebody. I'll tell you what to vote for, and if this person equals that, then get that person. And then when it's time to have fun, we can play video games, tell fart jokes and whatnot like that. So it's basically to be everything. I'd like crap. I've actually got some kratom in the house. Actually, I haven't taken it in a long time because it makes me fart a lot. But when I have really bad headaches, but I don't take the extracts and all that wackadoodle 7-OH, blah blah blah. Take the plant, the full leaf plant. Don't switch to the extracts. But yeah, kratom's good stuff, brother. The chat isn't moderate. The chat isn't just moderators. Yeah. They probably got tired of me. What's up, Pat? What up, brother? I don't subject myself to your weak intellect trying to play him up like you know me. Hold on, are we talking about me, brother? I don't subject myself to your weak intellect trying to play him up like you know me. Are we talking? Am I missing something, Chad? Did I miss something? I'm saying, bro. Oh, okay. You in real time. To be ironic and dumb, even though I'm not dumb. Most Americans, bro. Listen. Whenever you start arguing, both of you, about bullshit, learning stops. You're going to get to know each other and you're going to end up liking each other. Don't start the rift. I know. I did not know you would be live. Every day. God bless you. Sorry, I can't give. That's how, Stephanie. Not a problem. Jesus freaks with attitudes. Listen. Life is easier. I've just found out, Chad, life is easier when whether you want to talk about Jesus or not, the way I found life to be easier for me and for my family is by following the core tenets of everybody has been created by the same creator. Don't treat people like shit. Nobody's better than each other. There's no supremacy. There's no bullshit. Stop killing people. Stop hurting people and do the best that's for everybody. That right now, the best way I could put that is aligning the tenets of Christianity. Jesus, God, whatever you want to call it. If it upsets you, I'm sorry. I'm not going to hate you for you not being a Jesus freak at all because it took me till I was 45 to figure it out. Chad, you have a bad day. And I agree. Listen, there can be asshole Christians. There can be asshole. So yeah, I can understand a Jesus freak with an attitude. It's just an asshole with an attitude. Doesn't matter that he's a Jesus freak or not. It's somebody with an attitude. Understood. Okay. Chad had a bad day, bro. Yeah, he was doing fine. I don't know. I missed what happened that pissed him off. You're only addressing any unpleasantries or whether we're right or wrong. People remember. Right. Absolutely. Listen, you have a lot to offer, Chad, and I don't know where things went off, but I hope we can straighten the ship here. Like I said last time, you were sure. Last time, are you sure you didn't sell crack to my dog? He looks just like you, bro. Dolphin with asthma laugh. Is that what I sound like? Madame Adam. It's Adam. Madame, my name is Adam. Yeah. He's a great guy, though. A lot of great people around here. And, yeah, we can have a kick-ass community. And listen, we all get pissed off. We all get drunk and punch our brother. But you gotta hug over. You gotta get over that in the end, right? Oh, that's your laugh. Oh, sorry, my bad. We'll get back to it. Listen, the important thing is, none of us know better than each other. And the best thing, and we can share knowledge and we can all be one big happy family. And that's what I want. Is people are purposefully given the wrong information because somebody's got some cool scam they want to get going on. And I think that's a big problem. At the core, the Bible teaches something simple. Don't do bad things. Don't hurt people and don't be afraid. Fear leads people to lash out. Like you were saying earlier, Chad, Why do you carry a gun? Because the area that you end up in, you don't want to die, so you carry a gun, and then they know if we can make a bunch of people afraid, they're going to start protecting themselves, and then how can we make money off of that? Right. Living by that principle has helped me recognize my vices and work my way through the addictions that were entering my life. And I have to agree 1,000,000,000% the same with me at 100%, Alicia. 100%. I had a lot of vices, but I just thought I was made of star farts, so nothing really mattered. But then I realized, I started saying, well, let's see. Let me get one over on these stupid Christians. And then when I finally looked into everything for years and years and years and years and years, I got to the point where I was like, yeah, there's no way. There's just no way. Please watch Dumbass Memes. I will in a little bit, brother. Think less of yourself and more of others. Right. That's what I try to do. Look, it's very hard to make fun of me and hurt my feelings. I understand how people start communication, and it's fine with me. And I think I've made a lot of people friends from it. Right. Humans are only strong in numbers, and I agree 100%. If we all play the game to win, exactly. If you don't try to use somebody to get ahead and you bring everybody with you, and that's what I'm trying to do. We'll see. I might fail at it, but I'm pretty good at failing. She's your dish, you son of a gun, Xavier. He's not. I already did the dishes. Chain Champ. How you doing back? Chain Chomp. So I reported for misadvertisement. Yeah, no, I already did the dishes, my friend. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. Bam, bam. Let's see. Okay, let's get it going on. Let's get it going on. My parents just called. They're in Florida right now, and they were asking how things were going. And they said, we're thinking about buying a house. It's going to be a fixer-upper. Do you think I could help? So it looks like I'm going to be heading to Florida to help my parents build a house or fix a house up. I only talked to them for 2 minutes, so I don't know if it's going to be a rental property or if they want to live there. And I have no idea, but looks like I'm going to be doing a bunch of streaming. TF2. Balancing that and having religion as a backbone, but also not denying science. Right, and this is the big thing. The marketing, the advertisement that scientists use are being anti-God, but there's a lot of godly scientists that do the same work. But people need to separate themselves and then push their own clans. So they say, no, blah, blah, blah. But they can't prove it. And the thing is, because you can't prove it, they can say, no, but buy my research papers, not their research papers, because I don't believe in God, and you can't prove it. And that's the whole thing. But the thing is, they can do the same science because the proofs exist. You can do the same science by believing in the core tenets of not hurting people. And that's what I go for. In this economy, change. It's freaking funny. Okay, let's see. Okay. It was broken again. Okay. So we got some. Who needs a bed? You look like that one vegan. So brother, I've got a video. Somebody told me that before, and I got a YouTube short of her, and then I say, I don't see the other. Yeah, but I definitely do. I have to agree. What up, Marcella? It's like, I can't date him now. I have an odd take of the Bible. I've studied it, and I've been all youth camp nonsense. After reading it, I can't help but wonder what would happen if I forgave the devil. Hold on, I have an odd take on the Bible. I've studied it. I have been to all the youth camp nonsense. After reading it all, I can't help but wonder what would happen if I forgave the devil. If you forgave the devil? So in order there to be perfect love, there's got to be perfect evil. Inviting the devil in. The devil's a deceiver. So he'll take your forgiveness as weakness. That's in the Bible. Oh, look, I just found some. What are you kids doing in there? You kissing her on the cheek? Let me see here. Oh, hit the wrong button. There we go. What you girls doing? Somebody broke my plant. Have you seen Witch? Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Have I seen Witch? I don't think I've seen it. Madam, my name is Adam. True lullaby. But yeah, I do actually look like that person, absolutely. I can't remember her name. Yeah, they keep saying, are you her wife or husband? Okay, let's see. All right. Uh oh, we found the liquor cabinet behind the veins. The veins leave. Okay, let's see. Her name is that one vegan teacher. Yeah. Forgive them for they know not what they do. So that was a callback to a part in the Old Testament, which was a prophecy. So when he said that, Father, why hast thou forsaken me? That was in the Old Testament to say that's what the one will say when he's persecuted. I haven't seen it. What? You haven't seen that part? Oh, have you seen Witch? Sorry, I run through things easy. Jealousy, Zootopia 2. I think I saw it. I think I saw Zootopia 2 with the freaking penguins of Madagascar. Which has the right, inviting the devil in. And I tell you one thing that I think is very interesting. Also, is it's interesting that you'll see companies like Hasbro and whatnot and Parker Brothers make Ouija boards, but not like something to, they'll teach you about the devil, but they won't teach you about the other side of the coin. Oh, no, it's not that. No, bro, not Madagascar. Zootopia. I'm thinking of Ice Age, Zootopia. Maybe I haven't seen it then. Yeah, I do look like the freaking vegan drinking. The penguins of Madagascar. So Alicia, you said that thank you. You said that let's go take a look. You said Alicia says, hi Marcella, you're back again. Please be cool in the chat and leave a like. Well, like I'm on. Well, you are on. I don't believe in either God or the devil. It's more of a metaphor. Understood? Hey, listen. It doesn't matter. This is the thing that matters. You don't have. You have to choose a foundation to build your life on. It's a more easily successful foundation if you follow the core tenets of that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. There's no guy floating around. I understood that. But if you live your life not treating people like shit, what you do, you seem to be a very kick-ass person. I haven't found many kick-ass people, because you have to be closed-minded to not even consider it an option, because there is no hard proof that there is no God. There is none. So you have, in order to be perfectly scientifically minded, you have to consider a possibility. And the thing is, it might not be the God of the Bible, blah, 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 blah. But is there a creator? Is the universe fine-tuned? Did an engineer twist the knobs to make everything work perfectly? Alicia's here by rappers freaking crazy. What's up, Joey? Even if you don't believe in God and the devil, why would you still invite the devil? Right. Because if you invite the devil in, you believe in the devil. I agree, PR. Yeah, absolutely. So saying forgive the devil is basically to forgive ourselves. Well, so there, like in the Bible, there's original sin. So we're all sinners, and this is the thing. The way that it's put in the Bible is you don't need God. We're all going to hell. We're all pieces of shit. We're all going to hell. But there's an off ramp that you can take, and you can stay on that path. If you're driving towards a wall, you can stay on that path, or you can figure out. You can look at the map and figure out how to change lanes. But yeah, I agree. PC, what I miss? Nonchalant Mason. Hold on, what I miss here? Nonchalant Mason. What up, brother? God said I love our enemies, so I guess I don't have to hate the devil. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to hate the devil. You just shouldn't follow him. How about Satanists? They don't worship the devil. Listen, I think a lot of these things, a lot of the plays on that are just political movements. People that want power, people that want to say, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, give me your money. Donate to the church, donate to the Church of Satan, because now we're a recognized church, we're tax exempt. Yeah, I remember you being here yesterday, brother. I wrote you on the ceiling. Yeah, right. Yeah, but but the thing is, the devil hurts people in the stories. The devil hurts people. So why would it be so kick-ass to do that? The world is way too perfect to call it coincidence from Adam's curse. Exactly. And if you want to look it up, which I highly recommend, even if you're anti-religion or whatever, look up the fine-tuning arguments for a creator. It doesn't have to be God or the Bible, but somebody made everything work perfectly together. The spin of the electrons, the speed that they spin at, if they were off by 1 times 10 to the 123rd, if they were off by 1 digit, 123 decimals past the decimal place, everything wouldn't work. So everything has to happen perfectly. And that's just one of thousands. Yeah, absolutely. Right, brother Mason. Weird question. What will you do if you run out of space on the wall? Are you going to start writing names on the ceiling? So this is a vaulted ceiling, right? You see this? See how it goes here and then it goes diagonal over. So that's what I did. So this here, I know it's hard to see, but you see that's at a slant. So you have the wall and then you have the vault and then you have the ceiling. And I probably will. I got to tape this up better too, but yeah, I probably will. Yeah, and I'll probably go over into this corner too. I've got a whole bunch more green screen paper also. I'm not sure what to take from what you said. My analogy, I'm hearing conflicting info. Hold on. So some further explanations on why what I said means I'm inviting the devil. You can't invite the devil in if you don't believe the devil. Don't believe in the devil. That was my point. I don't know what I said. He's going to tattoo them onto his body. Excited for it too. I dibs on his forehead. No, that. The world would not be here if it wasn't for the sun's gravitational pull. So basically, the sun was the reason for one. That's absolutely part of it. Also, but also the distance the moon is from the Earth, and the speed that the moon is moving away from the Earth handles the waves. If that wasn't happening at exactly the right speed and the moon wasn't exactly the right mass to block out the sun at some times, you wouldn't have the stirring of the chemistry in the oceans in order to make complex chemistry happen. So it goes crazy deep if you keep looking into it. The world, is that? Yes, that's real Hollywood green screen. Yes. No, not P. Diddy for president, I say it. No way. Jeez, could you imagine some whack dude? That poor guy, dude. I never met him. I met a lot of people that have known him, and he's off the hinges. I hope, listen, and this is the big problem with drugs. He's been on a lot of drugs, and we don't know what led to what. Maybe he'll be a kick-ass person after he gets sober for a little while. But if you don't believe in the devil, you're right. Yeah, right. That's my brain isn't braining. I hear it. Yes, Isaiah, I remember. Please read. What? Please read it. What did I miss? Please read what? What did I miss? What did I miss, brother? Please, the Bible? Yeah, I agree. What do you do? I'm a live streamer and video maker, and I run a Discord server and a Minecraft server. But I worked for the movie industry until I retired earlier last year. So I just got YouTube partner a couple days before Christmas. Adrian Brody got gray. Yes. We could tell you an interesting story about that too. I used to have a girlfriend. She was a hairstylist. And a hairstylist to the stars. There was a show called Surprise Makeover or something like that. And she would when they would be like, "Oh, you got horrible style," and they would bring them into her salon. Anyway, she was had a attraction to Adrian Brody, and so every time he would be on the cover of a magazine, she would come home from work, pull me into the bathroom, sit me down in a chair, put the magazine down, cut my hair however his hair was on that, and then we'd kiss on the cheek. Hey, what's your opinion on the Hawk Tuah girl? She's a freaking absolute piece of garbage trash that abused everybody in her community to enrich herself. But there ain't no problem with blowjobs. Fine, that could have been great. But why did she use that to rug sweep people? She could have used her popularity. The problem is she wanted the money now. She could have just waited a year. She was probably making 10 grand a month off of YouTube. Easy. And all the other platforms, TikTok and whatnot. Yeah, she's an idiot. Absolute moron. I mean the Ouija thing. Oh. That I didn't see it. Are you posting a link? If you're posting a link, you have to post it in the Discord. It won't pop up. You have to. YouTube won't allow people that have only been here a day or two to post links. Not me, it's YouTube. So you'd have to put it in. You could tell me what it is, or don't put HTTPS or whatever. Just delete that part so I can copy paste it. I haven't been seeing it. It's not showing. Look, I'll show you. Just so you know. There we go. Did I break it? Yeah, I broke it. Okay. All right. Hopefully that did it. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. How about now? Yeah. Nope. No. Hello. Let's see if that works. Hold on. How about now? Damn. What? What do we miss? What? Dang it. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Hold on 1 second. Let me just find out here. Let's see. Bang. Bang. Oh, I'll get it. 1 second. There we go. Sorry, I'll get you to Discord 1 second. Hold on, brother. 1 second. Discord, bang, bang. Copy. Shut up, Richard. Okay. Oops. Bang. Paste. Bang. Enter. Pin. There we go. All right. My apologies. Okay. So yeah, look. So just to show you, there's no. You said the Ouija thing I've been sending, but you can see. Please read it. And there's no you anymore. I don't see anything at all that you said. The last thing you said was Madagascar. So it's not popping up. I'm not sure what the title. What happened? I'm not sure who that is. I'll claim the title, Professor Adams. Was he in here? Where'd he go? He used to go. What am I missing? Dang it, Richard. What is your profession? What up, Raven? This is how I found out I'm deaf. I wasn't. If it wasn't for the sun, the world would be a frozen ice ball last week. But yeah, no, agreed. I agree, brother Mason. Absolutely right. Yeah. It's very odd that we happen to be in an arm of the Milky Way that's a dead zone, that we don't have billions of meteors and comets flying through that beat the hell out of us. All right, Isaiah. Let's see. Mr. Beast for president? Definitely not. Professor Adams is awesome. Is an awesome guy, by the way. I don't know if you've seen him in the chat or not. Is Matt? No. Professor Adams is from Texas, and I believe Adam is in Africa, South, or I can't remember where you said you're from. I think it was South Africa. Shadow Van, probably. No. It won't let me click the link, bro. It won't let you click the link. All right. Do you have Pat? Do you have What up, little Timmy? Do you have the do you have Discord? Just do a friend request to I fail first. One word. Yeah, friend request me and then I'll get you home. Oh, is this you? Jaguar, hold on. I had to leave, close my game. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Elon Musk also rug pull with Doge. Did he? Considering the size of the universe, it becomes a matter of odds. All the universe has to do is have a set consistent rules. What rules which could be defined by some sort of God, right? And if you look into it and keep looking into it and keep looking into it and keep looking into it and learn like how, like even in the past few years. Okay, evil meme. Okay, hold on, I got you, brother. Hold on. Yeah, it's just there is no way. There's just no way that there is way too many things, and not just like, oh, there's hundreds of thousands of constants that have to be exact to the unbelievably long decimal point. If they were off by one digit from 120 some odd decimal points out, everything would go to complete shit. And there's tens of thousands of things that need to be that exact. And the more we learn, how fine tuned it is. You need to be 18. You need to be 18 to be an adult, 21 to drink. The low price of $18.99. You can talk to demons through a Ouija board. That's crazy. I wonder. Let me see. I'm gonna try to post it. Hold on. That's crazy. It didn't let that be posted. Did I pop up? Yeah, there you go. I posted it. That. Okay, APAT. There you go. I got you. I don't know why that didn't come through, but I agree. All right, there you go. You need to be okay, and we can talk about that too. We can talk about there. I remember a punk rock band I used to that used to play the same area that I used to play in, and they had a song that said, "Old enough to go to jail, old enough to drive, old enough to go to war, old enough to die, old enough to work, pay your taxes every year, old enough to do anything but drink a freaking beer. Turn 18. What does it mean? I'm legal." All right, yeah, and that's some crazy stuff there. It would be great. Okay. I do have it on. Okay, Pretty Impossible. Einstein was wrong with Rosen and 211 astronomical. He's been wrong about a lot of stuff, but he didn't have the tools back then. I Ouija'd my windows. All right, I'm gonna start another stream right now off of the computer, and then you guys will probably have to refresh. I'll keep this going till the other one goes, but give me 1 second. All right, hold on 1 second. Yeah, so subscribe and frickin' ring the ding-a-ling bell. And if you guys need to, if you join the Discord, you'll get notified when I go live every day too. Okay, let me see. Bang, bang. Now Marcella's telling me what to do. We're getting into a relationship already. Does the Ouija board have... It was the part. I think it was Parker, bro. I'll bring it up on the computer. We'll get it up on the computer 1 second here. Bang, bang. Google Chrome. What up, 3-Minute? All right, live stream, studio, live stream, create, go live. Can I connect in on this? No way. Can I do this? Hold on. Waiting for mobile stream to begin. Oh, hold on. Okay, maybe I can do this. No, damn it, I can't. Okay, hold on. Okay, my apologies. All right, so I got to create another one. I need to create. Let's go to create. Oh, it's being used by another application. Create live stream. Schedule stream. No, dismiss. Easily insert ads. Okay. Get. Okay, I don't know what I just did there. Oh, dang it. Come on, thing. Broken. Okay. All right. I'll be back in just 1 second. Everybody refresh and I should be back in. All right. We'll see you guys back in a minute. Play Roblox. I'll see you guys in 1 second. Thank you guys. Love you guys. See you in a second. Bye.